Salutations, means ClaesAzure once again. I should have just set it for 215. Why did I set it for 210? Again, I have to make sure everything's fine before I stream. Not just like streaming wise, but making sure the house is good. Because then I'm occupied for like 3-4 hours. So I gotta make sure everything's good. And then I gotta get water. Maybe a snack or two so I have like mid streaming. So you know. But that's barely caught on the mic. Yeah, pressing like this pen. Again, why are they writing utensils on my damn desk? I know it's my brothers. They like to come up here too and do stuff. But hey, now I have a pencil and a pen. Pineapple pen. No, that doesn't work with this. This is no. Okay. Ooh, I had an apple earlier. That just hit me because again, pineapple pen. But yeah. Ugh. So today is Monday, the start of the week. And goodness, I'm a little afraid. I'm a little intimidated by the week, simply because again, I put it on myself, I guess, coming back, like, you know, in the midst of what is going to be busy, but I could have probably, like, set this to be easier on me, but I just ultimately didn't. At this point, I shouldn't have just come. I should have just not like come back. I've been like, it's okay. Let's skip the anniversary. No one will notice. Maybe someone knows. Who knows? I guess I should. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's because okay, we have today to get through. Tomorrow's stream, and then Thursday, and then like Saturday, Sunday. It's gonna be interesting. Or it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, but it kind of feels bad if I do Friday, Saturday. But it like, I think I have to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Not rough, but like interesting. That's for sure. Anniversary into Splatfest or anniversary break and then Splatfest? The thing is, because Saturday, Sunday, I kind of want at least Sunday because again, Sunday's a busy time in terms of work for me. But at the same time, I also know I need to pace myself. But again, like if I push through, if I do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Splatfest, right? That's 3 days of Claes right there. Bang, bang, bang. In that, like, you know, it's if you get out of the way, then you get out of the way. And then we can like take a break for the next 3 weeks. Then we just do chill streams. I will say this is like, I don't know why I made this such a heavy week in terms of well, I didn't make it. Just coincidentally we have the anniversary and Splatfest had to happen at the same time. I was hoping, what was I hoping for? Maybe Splatfest not to be exactly like in the middle. It would have been nicer for us maybe before. Like, what if we did it last week? What if Big Run was also like last week? Also, we beat that thing too. We got the quota, that's good. I got recorded some footage too, so now I have that. I assume that we'll be able to go back and play that version of Big Run, but who knows. Point is, footage has been recorded. Days are gonna be weird. I'm still thinking of anniversary ideas, because I have nothing right now in my head. I still have the 2 original ideas. It hit me 1 extra idea, but I doubt people want to do it. Well, not that I think people don't want to, I just don't see why people would want it. And in that, I don't know when I would do it. You get what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm not sure. Because like, it's also kind of boring. Well, not boring, but like boring. Like, okay, so the idea was a watch along of a movie that I really like my favorite movie. But again, if we're gonna already react to Claes in the past, what's the point of doing a watch along as well? But like the thing is, I need to figure out what to do. Damn it. So again, right now I'm still in that phase of thinking. Right now, the only 2 ideas in my head are the wheel of somewhat punishment, where I have to answer questions you guys propose. Again, that has a heavy emphasis on you guys being there. And again, I know that an anniversary on Thursday is a little inconvenient, but again, that is the day, so we have to kind of work with it. next year I'll be on probably Friday, right? And then, you know, then Saturday. So the anniversary will line up on a day that actually works. And I don't want to delay it because, again, it feels wrong to delay an anniversary. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of just have to work with it. It's a weird timing. It relies a lot on stuff. I don't know. This is gonna be the worst anniversary stream you've ever seen, but at the same time, do you expect much from me in terms of streaming? I wish I could do a lot more, but at the same time, I also know I have to be realistic. I just don't have the resources to do that. Maybe next year, maybe if things pop off this year, but right now we're kind of we're still just going day by day, making this all work, you know. Yeah. I love how it broke off. I love how the sound cut off when I said yeah, because it just didn't pick up on a high frequency. I did think of another idea as well. I thought of a game, but I don't know if I should do it. But again, it kind of falls in line with the whole thing that I was thinking of, like, doing, not homework per se, but like kind of studying while during a stream. I was like, ooh, that could be fun. But at the same time, why would somebody want to see that? That's weird for an anniversary stream, but at the same time, it's my anniversary stream. I want to do it. I thought of playing a game where you kind of like practice your Japanese, and I haven't practiced my Japanese in a very long time. So I kind of am tempted to get it and us to do that day. But again, I also need to think of something we can do together, something that's a little interesting, something that's a little fun, blah, 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 blah. Find a mix of everything. And even in that, I would still need to stream at an appropriate time. Why did I start streaming not in August? Why did I start streaming in September? That messed up the whole thing, because now the anniversaries fall on the wrong day. The busy period. So, that's on me. I guess you could stream at night and it works, but at the same time, like, I can't stream forever at night either. I gotta sleep for the next day and get stuff prepared. So, like, even if I did a stream, let's say I did from like 6 to 8 or 6 to 9, that's still not great. And what do you do in those 3 hours? I'd rather us have kind of 5 with like early in the day. What if I did like a 10 to 3 anniversary? Would that work? But that's so early as well. I don't know if people want to see that. See what I mean? Things are complicated. So yeah, currently those are the ideas in my head. A game where I kind of like do a little studying, technically. A watch along of my favorite movie, but again, that feels weird and wrong. We have to react to what I reacted to last year. And then there's still the idea of the punishment thingy. I still don't know what I'd want to play with, like, all of us. All I can think again is Mario Kart, but that's boring. As in, like, we've done it. We need to do something new. Why are no multiplayer games good these years? No, it's your taste, Claes. That's on you. Oh well, that's on me. That's on me. But getting to it today, I am super excited that we're going to be playing Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I was supposed to play this technically on Friday, but guess who came back on Friday and couldn't do it? So, ha 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 ha. And then we also have Hatsune Miku. Look, if I came back appropriately, we could have done back-to-back, like, new games. But guess what? Claes decided to come late, so he's late. Okay, well, I couldn't because the game also shipped a little late, so that's not me. Ah, shoot! I didn't go check the mail. Aw, man. Okay, well, I don't care. I'm too lazy to know. I forgot. I said I was gonna go get the mail, like, before streaming, but now I forgot, so I have to go get it at 6 o'clock now. Ah, okay. That's fine. I'll be getting the drinks later, too, so... So I get these, again, on Mondays, I like to go get iced coffee. Iced coffee, delicious. And iced coffee boosts me for, like, the afternoon. Because, again, when did I wake up today? I think I, like, woke up around, I want to say 8? No, close to 8. It was more like 7:45. Again, I wake up early these days now. I had to, like, set that internal alarm clock just because, again, I do, supply teaching and other work and just duty calls. Yeah. Why did I want to become a teacher? I know why. But like, dang, waking up early is rough. Well, okay, well that's more on me, because technically if I didn't go to sleep late, then waking up early wouldn't be a hassle. But like, it's funner to stay up than wake up early, you know? I don't want to sleep at 11 p.m. like an actual responsible adult. I want to sleep. Sorry, I want to stay awake and do things. As in, do more work. or play a little, you know, or you know, watch something. I have a backlog of YouTube like watch saved videos. I have a backlog of anime. I have a backlog of manga. I like to do that at night. Who wants to do that like early at 6 a.m? Not me. Then again, I've been trying to wake up at 6:45. I've done it to a varying degree of success. I've sometimes woken up at that time, and other times I just go back to sleep till like 7:30, and then I figure it out. But no, seriously, I really need to start waking up consistently at 6:45. Not only is that good for, again, setting the schedule for myself, but at the same time, it would assist in becoming an early bird again, is what I want to say, yes. And they also say, I don't know if there's actually statistical data that proves this. I don't know if there's actually a study done that proves exercising at the start of the day is better than exercising later. But at the same time, if you exercise early, that means you can kind of go into it and, you know, figure it out. And then you can just like get everything out of the way of your day, you know? You have to like, yeah, because I exercise later in the day. I exercise like in the evening before dinner, which isn't the smartest play, I guess, because then you eat. But like generally the food that I'm eating is fine. And again, this is more to also supplement, like, again, the I should probably change that. But I'm lazy too. Like, again, I don't have the energy to do it in the morning. I know it's, like, probably better. But a lot of people exercise at night. Like, aren't there gyms that, like, stay up till, like, 3 a.m.? So, you know. Yeah. Like, Planet Fitness, I think, does that. I don't know. Should talk about Planet Fitness. I don't even know if we have Planet Fitness in Canada. I just remember seeing a lot of ads on, like, Nickelodeon when I was little. Maybe not Nickelodeon, but some channels. And I was like, that's a place. That's not here, though. I don't go to the gym anymore. It's too much. Like, it's not the culture. It's not like I'm intimidating or anything. It's just the people behind, like, that operate the business that are trying to entice you in these packages and plans and trainers and all this. And you're like, I just want to come here to use some machines, get some cardio in there, and call it a day in an hour. I don't need to do athlete, bodybuilder, like, set exercises and plans and requires me to come here 5 times a week. I just want to come in here a couple times and figure it out. But nope, they just persist, and I was just tired of it. Again, you try to politely refuse, but it's not working, so flip it. I'm done. I'll just set up a home gym. I'll just do some exercising at home, and that should be enough. I'm not trying to get ripped. I am not trying to go to some competition. No siree. I just want to build a little on my cardio and make sure that I'm healthy. And I think that I can do that at home with proper dieting and proper exercise. So, bada bing, bada boom. As for what Claes has been doing, literally not much. Again, we streamed. It was great seeing you guys again, and then we played Big Run, and then it was great as well. And then I played Big Run yesterday to get footage, and I did work, and I recorded other footage. I played Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity again for footage. I was like, damn, this is a fun game. Even with the low frame rates, I don't care. It kind of adds to it in a very weird sense. It shouldn't add to it, but it kind of does. It kind of like adds emphasis to how heavy your blows are. I'm like, yeah, I see it, but it really shouldn't be like that. It should run at a stable frame rate, but it just doesn't. But that's Koei Tecmo, and their very bad optimization of stuff. Alright. what was that? About 15 minutes of discussing into the random air. I have snacks if I need for later. We have 2 cases to do. The first cases of each game. So, if I recall correctly, Investigations is a more lengthy game than just the Right trilogy. I'm pretty sure that the first cases of both of them aren't as long as the the one in Spirit Justice, the first case for that. I'm forgetting it. Turnabout. No, it's not called that. Nevertheless, I'm pretty sure I have to get through this because again, there's a lot of text, movement, and me logicking the hell out of this. So if I don't do it now, then who will? So I'm just gonna get into it. Okay. Stretch my back and then proceed. OBS, don't mess up today, alright? We're playing some Ace Attorney. I've waited too long for this, and if you mess up, I kick you in the foot. I can't really do that to OBS, but we could try. We'll figure it out. Language set to English? Oh my god, thank you. I love English. What? Is this loud or is this... I can't... Ooh. Okay, that was a sound effect. I shouldn't be not classifying, determining the sound of the volume simply through if I could... Oh, okay, I can hear it. Yeah, it's relatively loud. Okay. System save data. Okay. Nihongo. No, I'm English. Click the button below to view. No? Well, yeah, I have to contact where I... Yay, sorry, this song, I forgot. It makes me happy. So I've been listening to it throughout the weekend. Sorry, I forgot that it plays. It's so damn good. It's like a combination of the 2 objection themes, some pursuits, and moderatos, and I was like, damn, this is a really good one. They have quote-unquote, as the kids would say, cooked with this one. Okay, pretty simple, but I like the presentation. Again, title selection, we got options and a gallery. I want to check the gallery, but that's spoiler, so I can't really check too much into it, right? And then the options. I don't think there's much to it. Screen shaking, screen flashes, vibration, text skip, transparency. Okay, that's fine. Wait time. Not that I care. Audio. Oh, as much. The thing is, I don't know if I should do the arrange simply because, again, this is the HD collection. Do people want to see that? Or do I go with just like... Sorry, I'm also listening to music. A part of me feels like I should go with the original simply because, again, it's the original. But part of me feels like I should go with the range simply to give people what they want, maybe. Nah, I'm gonna go with the original just because it sounds right. And then the art style, there's HD and pixel art. A part of me wants to play with HD simply because, again, they did put a lot of effort into it and it looks pretty good. But the other part of me feels like I should play with the pixel art because, again, it's because I did this. Now I'm gonna do it because I'm thinking of back then. Okay, sorry. They were gonna hate me for that, and that's okay. All right, title selection. So we got Investigations and Prosecutor's Gambit. So the thing is, yeah, Claes originally wanted to be, funny enough, a attorney in a lifetime. Maybe there's a future Claes out there that fulfilled that role, but not this one, not this Claes. This Claes is now going to be a teacher. But back then, this Claes wanted to be a prosecutor after playing the Ace Attorney series. And I think it came to me wanting to be a prosecutor instead of a defense attorney simply because I think I resonated more with Miles in some weird way, and as well it just seemed more sensical for me to become a prosecutor than like a defense attorney. I'm not sure why. I just had an innate desire to instead be a prosecutor than the defense attorney, and then I think Investigations helped a little in that. But then ultimately I decided not to, simply because, again, becoming a lawyer, not that it's tedious and all that, because it is. It takes time and it's tedious and it's difficult. The more that I just didn't want to, more that just the work and hours put into being an attorney is ridiculous. Like, despite the good money, despite the consistent work and all that, it's just that it's a lot of time and commitment. And personally, I want that time to still do things and enjoy my life and be with my family. Not to say that attorneys don't do that, but I'm terrified of the idea that that might happen. And if that does one day, I will look back and be like, uh-oh. So I kind of want to be like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna be a teacher. Teacher is easier for me. I love it more now. And I get to be with family, that's for sure. And I get time off consistently. So here we are. But hey, I could still live out the dream in Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations or Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. But it's so cool actually seeing that, yeah, there is now an official translation of this game. Again, I played the fan translation back then. I want to say, again, 2014-15. Because I'm pretty sure I did get into Ace Attorney before Fire Emblem. That's for sure. But it was relatively around the same time. And so I got into Ace Attorney, and that led to me, like, after beating the first 3, and then I think after beating Apollo, I decided to play Miles. And then after beating Investigations, I think then I took a break to play Dual Destinies, and then I went back to the fan translation of this while I was waiting for Spirit of Justice. Yes. And then I played that, and then Spirit of Justice, and then Daigyakuten Saiban was coming out, and that got a fan translation, I played that. And here we are today after multiple actual official translations and collection releases. It's cool to see Investigations 2 here, and I'm obviously going to support the Ace Attorney franchise, hoping that Capcom will finally give us an Ace Attorney 7. Will they? I don't know. I doubt that we'd get an Ace Investigations 3, but I'll take it. I'll take a 7. A part of me would also take a re-release with level 5 to like bring, you know, I don't know, Ace Attorney, no, it's called Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I'll take that too. Not that we'll get it, but I'll take it. I'll take anything. Please. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna start, again, we're gonna do each episode, the first episode of each, which again, I already know them. I remember most of the details, not all of it, because again, it's been, I want to say more than half a decade for sure. More than half a decade. Almost, I'm pretty sure it is a decade or like 8-9 years since I've played these games. I remember a good chunk of like the plot's key elements in here there, but I'm not going to remember every single exact idea, obviously, and what to do. Yeah, okay, to make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. No, it's not. That's corrupted. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Okay, so I already know. Again, I know what the... I also saw a little of my brother playing this. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Yeah, watch. Wait, no matter what the cost. Bang bang! Oh no. It's always the first case where they always show you who the person is. Oh my god! Oh yeah, well again, these names aren't okay. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. Not with that hairstyle, friend. Sorry. I shouldn't be judging hairstyles. I'm the guy who has sparkles and too much hair dye in my hair. Well, little Claes, that is. March 14, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutors Building, 12th floor hallway. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I knew the 6th place at night. I forgot it's past midnight. Not that like the murder happens what's about to happen. Oh my god. You know what's funny? Just see like the door and all the floor, and then you look at the lamp. What the hell happened to the lamps? Why they're so pixely? Okay. Oh my god, this music's so good. So it just hit me. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. Hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Detective Gumshoe! Oh yeah, that's like also one of the best parts about this whole series. Is after Apollo Justice, he's finally back. And then he's gone again. It's so sad how Detective Gumshoe just randomly comes back in this. Well, it makes sense why, but then he's gone. That's depressing. We still have yet to see Detective... I think the only time we've ever seen Detective Gumshoe in 3D was alongside, I'm pretty sure, Francisca Von Karma in some random, like, pachinko machine in Japan, I'm pretty sure. But like they look like they're you know, in the trilogy counterpart. So it's not like a modern interpretation of the two, which is sad. It's just them in a pachinko machine locked away there to rot away in some like, I was gonna say some regular old arcade, but who knows? I don't even know where they are. But yeah, it's so sad. That's like the most we've gotten since. The door is unlocked. Is it now? Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. If you play with the pixel art style, everything else looks pixely too. Oh, that's on me. Claes, you're an idiot. Ugh, okay. What the? Oh my god, man down. What's the meaning of this? He's got a nice hairstyle. Freeze! Eh? Hello? An individual with a gun? Oh god. I'm gonna die. Identify yourself. I dropped my briefcase. I forgot. Oops. Shut up. Oh. Okay. Rude. You got some nerve? Committed murder in a prosecutor's office. Bang. Why did they shoot my... I forget. Okay, is that a threat? I love how, again, this is so nonchalant. He has smiles. Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. Okay, well, just saying, this is, I think, the only time murder's been committed in your office, Miles, so I guess we're either making that statement true or we've made a big generalization. Who knows what happens. And into the shadows this guy goes. Eh? Hello, I hope I'm saying the same correct, Malik. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I gotta admit, I am not familiar with you nor your channel, and then again, you say Twitch, so I'm a little confused. But dang, I hope nothing too bad happened. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, yeah, again, this happens after, yeah, trials and tribulations, which means, like, only, like, this is around the time that a certain somebody's gonna lose his badge. Yeah. I'd be thrust into a multitude of cases in some very frantic and busy days. Dang, did you ever just get back from, I think he was in, well, I don't know where in Europe, but he was in Europe, and look, gotta solve a murder at 2:56 in the morning. What a day! What was I doing at 2:56 last night? I think I was watching a... Yeah, I was watching a video. No, wait. No. I think I went to sleep around... No, I went to sleep, shoot, like 20 minutes before that. So never mind. I was not awake. I can't talk about what I was doing on March 14th, though. I have no idea what I was doing that day. Forensics, okay. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Right, thank you, I guess. Very well, please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. What do you have to investigate for? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is like again, this is like a dust clip, but it's not really doing much, man. Why are you hitting the top of the frame? It wasn't even the top, it's the left. Dust properly. Ah! It's Gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir? I am perfectly fine. I wasn't the one that got shot. That's not the best thing to say, Gumshoe. There's a man down there. I'm perfectly okay. Again, I've never understood what... Is it red or is it like a purple? No, it's like a red or magenta. I always associate more as red, but now I think about it, it's not entirely red. It's kind of a magenta. You look great in Edgeworth, though. Okay, keep it down. I can't pull off magenta, that's for sure. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. I can't do an Edgeworth or a Gumshoe voice. This isn't on me. They have, in my interpretation, they have very different voices that I cannot replicate, for I am not a voice actor. I am sorry. If you were expecting any of that here, you are not gonna find it. I'm sorry. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with a local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. He's always here. They assign him to every single case involving Edgeworth. Gumshoe and Edgeworth for life. But I say for life, and then I'm like, not really, because again, they took him out of the series for some reason. Why the hell is Gumshoe? And it's funny, I don't even know if they actually addressed it. I assume people have asked questions, and I assume they probably say, oh, it's to develop other characters' stories, or like, you know, let Emma do something, but like at the same time, just bring him back. Could even bring it back in the DLC for the 6th game. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? A gun was pointed at me, and it's 2:56 in the morning. Wait, then again, no, yeah, 2:56 like Europe would be what? It's like 6 hours ahead, so it's only like 8:56. Doesn't make a difference. It's still like, well, that's Eastern time, but whatever. Point is, it's like morning over there. Edward really shouldn't have energy regardless. No, I'm perfectly fine, however. Ah, look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed. Well, it's more the books and oh yeah, the chest is down. Okay, well, it kind of is trashed. I'll say the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. Also, the tea set, it's down. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office or murder. Both of them, murder and dirt. Oh, sounds like you're really getting you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. Well, yes, murder was committed in an office, my office, specifically Gumshoe. This crime was committed oh, there you go. See, this crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Not really. I don't think that's the prosecutor's job immediately, but you go for it, Edgeworth. Oh, just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. We must analyze every nook and cranny, because if we do not, then damn, this game, we're never going to beat it. I love how Edgeworth always says that every time. And it helps, because again, it lets you know, like, if you have to, like, you know, if you are missing something, but damn, the Doc's also hearing it every single time. So keep any leads or information we've etched into the forefront of my mind. Damn, he has way better memory than I do. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Crime scene, my office. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? No. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. It is. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. Oh my god, a key. The key to your office? The office key. For security reasons, this office door has a lock built into it. I'd like to believe every office has a lock built into it, and that there is probably a master key, but still, like, I assume everyone has a sense of privacy when you're working in, you know, conditions. That would be not the best if you didn't have your privacy. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Okay, I also say it's hilarious hearing the arguments for logic. It implies that no one in this whole universe uses logic other than Miles Edgeworth. That is his power. Who cares about Magatama's bracelets well, I guess increased sensitivity to flinching and pressure. I don't know, pressure maybe? I don't know. And I guess the sounds of a heart, the feelings of the heart. No, logic triumphs them all. Simple deduction. Logic? See what I mean? Damn it, Gumshoe, you're not helping yourself. By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. I just love how smug, not really smug, but just confident Edgeworth looks when he says that. Because it's true, but at the same time, damn it, everyone in this whole series for like proving him technically correct with that. So how to use it? Gumshoe, please. First, I recall the information we've gathered with L, and then I connect them together with X. See what I mean? Damn it, Edgeworth, stop looking smug. Now, to use L and recall the facts. It's blue. Oh no, they've ruined it. Back then when there were dual screens, at the top of the screen, the room like transformed into blue and it looked pretty cool. It looked like an inverse of it or something like that. But now it's just the bottom screen where I can see the puzzle pieces. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can connect it differently. You don't have to connect it exactly. You just connect it like this, I'm pretty sure. And I lose life points if I don't use my logic correctly. As in, I can kill myself by not thinking properly. Oh no. Alright, time to connect this. These two pieces. Doing things my way. Oh, great. I got an accolade for getting... Okay. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of the crime as a mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. So that means you did use logic. Stop making yourself seem so dumb, Gumshoe. You're smart. You're a detective, please. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? The killer's goal. Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? Who knows? That lovely stack of books might say. You're really on the ball today, mister. Well, yeah, for somebody at 3 AM, I think I'm on the ball pretty well. That's some beautiful logic, sir. Ooh, my logic has been complimented as beautiful. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. I love that line. I'm forgetting it completely how it exactly goes, but it's, again, I'm pretty sure it's Holmes who said it. Well, okay, Sherlock, it's like Sherlock Holmes now, but I say it's Holmes. I'm pretty sure when... No... It's I'm an idiot. It's I don't want to say his actual name because I think of his actual name, but that's not the name I should be thinking. Why is it losing my head right now? Goto, yes. If I remember, I can't say exactly verbatim, which is frustrating me, and I want to look it up, but I also want to just say it out loud myself. Again, when you've exhausted all options, no matter how improbable the last... Whatever remains is the truth or something like that. I can't remember. Damn it, Goto, what did you say? Goto, help. It's like your line and I'm forgetting it. No, it's not that line. Once you've eliminated the impossible, yeah, whatever remains. Yeah. Once you eliminate all the possibilities, only the truth... No. Sorry, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Yes. And it's like from Sherlock Holmes. Can I get a DMC for that? I hope not. Let's hope I don't. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. And again, game over somehow. But if I think carefully before piecing things leads together, the logic should flow. So just use common sense as well in connecting your logic. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir. Begin investigation. Woo! That's this music. I love this music too. The Ace Attorney Investigation series just has beautiful music. Like it is 100% so good. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply press A when I'm next to it. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just press X, okay? No. I refuse, Assistant Gumshoe. I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Oh, God. Sigh. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Alright. There's a gun on the floor. Wowie. What do we have here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. That'd be horrible to do because you'd be leaving like the biggest piece of evidence before you, especially again, the simple fact of fingerprints. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Thank you, Gumshoe. That implies that you've lost your gun and that's not good. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Let's go, Gumshoe. But now that I think about it, you see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much except in emergency, so that's why I didn't recognize it. Good job, Gumshoe. Whenever you need to. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used in the precinct detectives. Not the crime scene, it's the same model, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. I'm just being redundant by saying. Alright, what about you? Do you have anything to report? Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right here now, sir. And yet there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more. Well, okay, well, I think we found it, Edgeworth. So if I use the D-pad, I walk. If I don't use the D-pad, I run. Alright. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa. I know, right? It's 3 a.m. My plan was to sleep, not to investigate murder. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. Can I sit on it too? Just a little while, sir. Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think you can afford to take any time off. Yeah, Gumshoe is a very, very busy person. Again, lots of cases they assign him to for some reason. How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never. Hey, this is my office. This is my place. Wait, have I been assigned to this case? Am I allowed to do this, or is this tampering with the scene of a crime? But I guess because it's in my place, I can do this. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm. Indeed. Speaking of which, I haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of, quote, the Steel Samurai warrior of Neo Tokyo, end quote, is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo and the Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show gives its presence. You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy? Of course not. Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation. No, Edgeworth, don't be a closet fan for the Steel Samurai. Again, I do love how randomly he is a fan of the Steel Samurai, and thank goodness they still keep the Steel Samurai alive in like later entries somehow, little by little. It's good. It's a good little piece of like fun little, you know, thing about Edgeworth. Edgeworth is too serious at times. We need him to be more spunky and funny. Is spunky the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Oh, it's your trophy. The Knight of Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield. Is it? They only send this one to the winning prosecutor, right? Well, sorry, yes, but I have no interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. Yes, Edgeworth. Self-love, self-care. That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying something that sometime. I didn't say that line properly, who cares? Okay, I'll say it correctly. We have a history, thank goodness. It's still funny how the first game in the collection does not have a history, which is kind of sad. Yeah, what did I say? The first collection, yeah, the first trilogy, the original one, released back in like 2018, 19, yeah. 18, I'm pretty sure. And then yeah, after Great Ace Attorney, they actually like kind of put more effort into like how, I guess, accessible it is in terms of like being able to do stuff like this. Quality of life improvements, let's say that. Unfortunately for him, wait, no, that's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. Okay, there you go. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. That is true. Again, Edgeworth, you set the standards for his paycheck a lot. And let's just say you kept on giving him cuts, which, you know, doesn't help him. It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I missed you. It is a very nice desk, I will say. Like, again, I wish I knew more about wood itself, and again, the whole technicalities of desk creation, but still, this is a beautiful piece of art, and I can't wait to one day hopefully like stylize an office of my own, and again, carefully like choose which pieces of like furniture I want and how to mix match, you know, which colors. It's something, I know it's like, again, it's weird how when you're little you think like that it doesn't sound most fun. Like, again, interior designing is fun to some extent, I guess, in the mind of, you know, youth, but then even when you're older you get a little more excited about interior designing. I don't know, it's weird. It just grows with time. It just goes with time. It's an adult conversation to speak of. No. I think everyone has an appreciation for interior designing, but I think it grows, again, immensely when you get to the point where you can actually do it yourself. Also, I just realized his lamp is connected to his desk like this. Wait, that's a brilliant. Okay, that's idea. That's food for thought. It's so tidy that it looks new than when I first bought it. Oh yeah, that thing's so polished that makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you've had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your office, sir. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. I have to admit, the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. Don't dock his pay, Edgeworth. Please, let him live. Ah, watch out for the tea fragments there, sir. That killer's gonna pay. This tea set. Yikes, you're really mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month paycheck. What? I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks. There you go. See, let's bring in the anchor. Oh man, I feel so bad for Edgeworth. Sorry, Gumshoe. I guess Edgeworth with more Gumshoe. Now, so you even knocked over your chess set. Had it all set up right for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. Not that I was a prodigy whatsoever, I am not the greatest at chess. I think I'm really bad at chess when I think about it, but I did play chess in elementary and I was the best person on our team. Not that again it meant much. We went to a competition, I got my butt whooped a couple times. But I won some games, but I got to see there were people who were drastically better than me. And unfortunately, it was in my last year of elementary. That was like the first competition we went to, and in my last year. So, I didn't really get the opportunity to improve afterwards. I was like, oh, after it happened, that was it. I did it. I lost a bit, and I never really got to act upon it. And then I can't say I recall there being a chess team in my high school, but I guess I didn't really reach out. I didn't really want to do much in high school other than, again, just focus on my schooling. High school was a workload. In the context of high school. I go back to high school now. I don't feel like it'd be that difficult after university work. University work is another headache. But still, okay, work in general is a headache here and there. But you can get through it with time management and all that. Hi, what is happening right now? Hi, that is not my name, Anastasia. My name is not what is happening right now. But I appreciate the nickname. Thank you. Does that count as a dad joke? I hope it does. But how are you? I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night. As well to you, Miku. I can see you, and I don't do chess. I can't do mental chess. We've talked about this. Should we do chess for the anniversary stream to finally give people what they want? Hope you guys are doing great. How are thou? What is happening right now? A murder has happened in this office. That is pretty much the big thing. And we have to solve it because it's my office and it's 3 AM and I'm infuriated that they broke my tea set. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. Don't say that about Gumshoe Edgeworth. He's a brilliant individual at times. I'm gonna assume that you guys can deduce what was happening. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. Well, I thought it was fine, but it's the lawyer thinks it. What? No. That's a very interesting way to put it, but no. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. There's blood in his hands, there's a wallet, his abdomen, there's words here, and books have been fallen and dropped it. What do we have here? Yeah, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge. Oh, I thought it was a wallet. Oops. That's on me. Oh yeah, I have the same exact thing. Actually, what a coinky dink. I know, right? Damn, who would have guessed, Gumshoe, you also would have a police badge. It's not like you're... Okay, let's take a look inside. Buddy Faith. I forgot, yeah, this guy's name is Buddy Faith. I'm not really sure how Buddy and how Faith this is. Among Us in Court. Did you know that Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, the game that we're playing today, is having a collaboration with Among Us where you can unlock an Edgeworth skin in-game? Now you know. Go play as Miles Edgeworth from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney in Among Us. What the is the Coinky Dink? You've never heard this word? It's one of my favorite in the English lexicon. Coinkydink, another way of saying coincidence. Come on, friend. I know you know this word. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Okay, well, good thing our victim was not Gumshoe, exactly, more just like you. I like the comparison. Gumshoe's still alive, hopefully, in this unit, in, like, you know, the Ace Attorney, but, like, Ace Attorney world. I'm pretty sure, I feel like they've made reference to him in the 6th game. I can't say for certain. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective, I think. I'm not sure. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. I could, but right now I want to examine the body. Oh, what a spanglong what the heck? Okay, what did you say? Hello? That's no. No, that's not a word. Here I thought you grabbed a synonym from the source.com or for fun, but I don't know, man. That doesn't look like a synonym. Oh man, okay, well, see, now you brought this upon. Oh god, that doesn't work in this context. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Blah. Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Oh god, who would have guessed? Yep, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much anymore. I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they've done processing the crime scene. Bullet went clean through the abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m. Doesn't mean that we know he died at 2:05, just that we found it at 2:05. Cool. Are you okay? Wait, are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all my evidence. Wait, I keep all the evidence I find either in or within my organizer. It's funny because it's not a court record. It's a organizer. It's funny. Prosecutor's badge. Prove my profession. However, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Buddy Fate. Why? That's a good question. I don't know why he's so handsome, but I don't see it. He looks okay. I can't really pinpoint why I don't really... He looks fine. He looks fine. He looks fine. I'll give him a 6 out of 10, you know? I feel like I'm a harsh critic, but I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Which isn't bad, Maybe it's the facial hair. It's kind of like, it's kind of like whisker territory. It's not really facial hair. It's not hitting me as hard. And then, like, I don't know, with the hat on, I can't really tell his hair, but it's kind of like, I don't like how it's kind of like in the middle of his eyes. Like the bang situation going on there. 0 out of 10, no pink blood, bad game. Hey! Get out of here. I don't want your unrealistic depictions of blood. Did you know the latest game created by that studio will actually feature red blood this time? I'm kind of excited to try again to see how that goes. Again, I will pick it up, the 100 days thing. I forget what the title is. I'm so sorry. But that actually has red blood. It'll be like, wow, this is kind of weird to see in like the Danganronpa art style. Not that it is. Again, it's just weird to see the style and then it has red blood. I'm like, what? Okay. Bleh. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press R to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. Wait, does that mean I have to present profiles again? I can't remember. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. The blood is gray. I am colorblind. Oh no. Wait, if you're colorblind, does that mean that if someone told you if the color of blood was blue, would you believe? Well, technically, I would like to get testimonial from like somebody who's colorblind and they see the veins of their blood. Like they see the veins right on their body. Let's say they see the blue-green. Would they think blood is blue? No, but if it comes out and they don't see blue-green, then I guess they wouldn't associate blood with that color, right? I guess that'd be how it works, right? I don't think you know how colorblind. No, I know like something. I'm just sorry. Don't again. How do I explain this better? I kind of know how it works, but not fully, because again, I don't have it. I haven't done enough research, but again, a general idea. What? How many fingers am I holding? 3. It clicked me when I said it. That they wouldn't see the color blue, so again, then they wouldn't confuse with it. Maybe it was more of a mental lapse than anything. Damn it. But again, they can still see shades of it, kind of, not really. It's weird. I don't have color blindness, in other words. I'm at a fault right now. I don't believe it. I packed those files on the wait. I don't believe it. I packed those files on these shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off. But just look at them. It is interesting how, again, a lot of, like, furniture, like, you have to get, like, I never thought about that when, like, if I were to ever go to Japan, let's say move there, right? That I would have to, like, safety-proof a lot of items simply because of earthquakes. I never thought of that. Did you guys ever think of that? But it's again, well, I guess it's more of a passing thought. You know, like, you think about, yeah, it does have a lot of earthquakes, but you didn't think about, like, oh shoot, that's right, I'd have to, like, safety a lot of items. Yes? Oh, okay. Did bro die from reading? He could have. As they say, books are dangerous. Okay, well, you gotta admit, a book that size could probably bludgeon someone to death. But from reading, no. Okay, yes, okay. That was more of like a thing that's like in the back of people's heads. They think about, again, moving to Japan, but they don't immediately think, oh yeah, I gotta do a lot of earthquake proofing. It hits you later when you actually probably want to purchase, but you're like, oh yeah, I have to do that depending on where I live. And even then, I guess it doesn't really matter where depending you live, you probably have to do it regardless, just in case. At this rate, okay, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. Upon to be sure. Okay, clearly for different reasons. Edgeworth isn't that good with earthquakes or elevators, and I think heights. I want to say turbulence is not good for him. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back on the shelf. All right. So man down. Words, blood, books. Your files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you don't look at this again. And that's why he always tells you, look every nook and cranny. Sorry, just clicked my mind. There's got to be someone out there that's had a recorded death that they were reading and then probably something heavy, possibly another book, fell on top of their head and may have done something. There's got to be someone who technically died during the process of reading. Probably not because of reading, but during. Right? There's got to be something like that. I'm assuming here. My files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer. Sign of struggle. Alright. And I tried so hard to keep the place spotless while you were away. Well, you did a great job, Gumshoe, for like for a month, but then you failed the second he comes back. I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. Aw. Thank you. For about half of a day, every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Sure. Does he have a life? Oh God. Edgeworth! Sir Isaac Newton dying from the apple that fell on his head. He didn't, right? Okay, well, maybe in an... Ooh, do you think in an alternate timeline he died? Because of, like, the apple? Maybe it was a heavier apple. Or maybe it was, like, 3 apples at once. Maybe it was, like, a big, like, mutated apple and just laying on his head. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. There's gotta be a timeline out there where that happened. Ooh, or maybe there was, like a... No. I was gonna say, like, a squirrel also fell with the apple and that was enough force. You could say it was a bad apple, but, good job. Okay, wait, logic. Alright. We have the killer's goal, we have the signs of a struggle, we have a revolver, and the victim was a detective. So why does this have in my office? We don't know that answer yet. The signs of struggle. My files are a mess. Point to struggle, okay. Revolver found at the crime scene. It's the same model as those used by precinct detectives. And the victim was a detective. So, the victim being a detective and the revolver. Those are the only two that really connect outside of signs of a struggle and the victim being down, but that's not what this is for. This is him being a detective. Let us connect these two, and let's see if our logic prevails. Thank God I'm not dumb. Great. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir, on it now. Oh, sir, this is why I could never be a detective. I am not investigating dead bodies. I'm sorry. Excuse me, pal. Let's see what we have here. What we've got here. Are you tampering with the scene, Gumshoe? No, you're not. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster, but there's nothing there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. You can be assumed that the gun is the murder weapon. It was issued to the victim. Alright. Let's see what else we can find about this revolver. As I always say, you gotta really look carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use R to rotate an object. There's no such thing as bad angle. Thank you, Gumshoe. Use L and R to zoom in and out and get at the nitty gritty. Alright. Look at this gun. Okay, how many bullets are in the chamber? I see 4 right now, but there's probably a fifth one or there isn't. Let me check the chamber. Yep, one has been shot. Great. It looks like only 1 round was fired from this. Oh, so the killer killed the Vic? Why'd you say the Vic? Just say victim. Add the 3 letters, it's not that hard. With just 1 shot, the rest of the gun with him. That's wow. Well, yeah, I guess it's the abdominal region. No way, a revolver, just like dango rope. Sorry, I'm trying to remember if there was actually a death that like occurred in Danganronpa involving a revolver. I may be stupid. No. I swear there wasn't. I don't think they ever had access to that. It's too much. Why would there be access to a gun in a school? No, I can't remember. There were none? I'm pretty sure there were none, right? Yeah, I think there wasn't. Damn, that Buddy Faith was weak. Yeah, a bit. I feel kind of bad saying that because it is a gun. Nagito has a gun, but he never used it. What? Oh yeah! He did have one. Why did he have one? Why did he have one? I forgot he did. Alright. It's funny because because again, he did, well, it's not that he didn't use it, he just couldn't use it because luck was on his side. Yeah, Russian roulette, I was gonna say. Yeah, he won that game. That's the problem. He did use it, but just couldn't. It wouldn't, like, the stupid bullets wouldn't hit him. I'm sorry. Nagito's dumb. I don't like him. Alright, wow, so the killer killed the victim with just 1 shot, the rest of the gun from me. Yep, Gumshoe. Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, that's true as well. That could be the killer just knows the vital organs, maybe, to shoot. We have no proof for now, but this is a distinct possibility. I guess this is all we're about. Wait, we're all gonna find out. We should send the body to Jim! Who's Jim? Holy shiitake! You beach, why'd you hit the hell out of Gumshoe? I will slap you in the face. What? The beer friend of Sands under. Oh yeah, okay. I say oh yeah as in like I forgot there are some interesting memes out there in the world. And I feel like I recall seeing something along those lines of just fan art. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but that brings a very not vivid memory, just a click of a memory of something probably I saw on my Twitter timeline. Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? No! Jim's his name, I guess. Wait, I thought it was Buddy Faith. It's a lie. This guy was not Buddy Faith. His name is Jim. Jim's a pretty generic name. Your name's Jim, I'm so sorry. But his name's Buddy Faith, come on. Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just leave me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. Plus, you're in my office. Get the flip out of here! All my memories from 2020 thank rock buffets come back, whatever some of game. No, okay, so why are you trying to instill the memories into me? I don't need to know. You can keep those memories. Locked away? I don't want to know that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Well, he is down there on the ground, classified as a body, so you're a prosecutor, you know how this works. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for a night. What? Can't say it. Okay. Huh. Like, I know you're the killer again. The start shows that you're the killer, and I remember this whole case, but at the same time, I forgot the dialogue. This looks weird. Why is Hippie in the office? I don't know. You get him out of here. Take him with you. Take him with you and your danganronpa knowledge. Then you can come back, Anastasia, okay? When you take him out and your danganronpa knowledge or whatever, then you may come back in. Yay. Alright. Sure. Just a blood-stained suit, pal. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Jack Sportman, prosecutor. F you, Jack Sportman. What? Jim was my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. No. There's probably no name tag out there or anything that indicates it's my office. Who knows? It's not like you're a prosecutor and I'm a prosecutor, and there's probably a directory of rooms and all that shebang, but no, I'm not Miles Edgeworth. Yes, this is correct. And it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Thanks. I have an alibi, I was gone. Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not! I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And wait, so why would you ask if this is Miles Edgeworth if you know this is a high prosecutor's office? Fudge you, Portsman. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was on with me the entire time, okay? Gumshoe, shut up. Gumshoe, just shut up. So the only one who could get in here was me. Ho 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 ho. Gumshoe, shut up. Why is this so preppy, Rosa? What are these terminologies? Okay. Sure. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it's you then. You're Jim's killer. No way, pal. You got it all wrong. Everyone calm down. Slay. Okay. See, I've adopted the word slay. Slay has grown on me. As a word. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. That's not good for a prosecutor. Bro ate and left no crumbs. He's okay. Okay, now this is where you're starting to lose me again. A bit. I'm slowly being lost. Slowly, but surely. You sure are one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't it cucumber? Not customer. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Nah, I'm good. Also, it's his hand's scaring me. I'm sorry, there's something about this hand that's kind of just... Yeah, that. Pleasure to work with you. You guys are conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Did his metal shine or was it the belt buckle? I saw something shining there for a second. His hand is tweaking. Okay, yeah, that was kind of what I was trying to point at. I didn't want to say it though, you know. I don't want to be rude. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there. Who? Sir! What? I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. What? Why are we taking a picture of this? I should probably give them some space. No, you should question what the flip is happening. This is weird. Just because he's the killer, but that's besides the point. This is just still weird. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, nah, you gotta help me out here. What the heck is happening? What does the acronym mean? Ah, your jacket, sir. What is it doing on the floor? That's a good question, Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, I just gotta look. What does... Please help. I swear to God. Oh, okay. Yeah. That. Sorry. That shouldn't be that difficult to deduce, but you know what? I don't know, man. Tim Allen grunt. Hey? Because of the ellipses or something else? Help me out here, Miku. Force him posing to take a picture of Jim's body. It's kind of weird, but like, you know how like I get it for the memes, I get it for the jokes, and I get doing it with like, you know, no, I don't get what doing with anything else, but like still that's messed up. And it's the thing is it's not even like on his well, then again, this is gonna go into evidence because the guy is literally taking the picture for him for I guess like photographing with the official camera for this investigation. So it's kind of weird that like randomly when you're looking at all the files, you just see a picture of him posing with Jim, Logan Paul. Yeah, kind of that. Yeah, that. Ah, your jacket, sir. What's doing on the floor? And it must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well? Not really. Look at where the dang bullet is, guys. They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutor debut in? What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster. It's not worth getting worked up over, detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I take you haven't noticed it, detective. Yeah, Detective Lily. There's a giant contradiction right here in front of us. I love the song too. Why is there only one bullet missing then? Yes, Anastasia, you are thinking just like a prosecutor right now, or more with your logic. Good job! Really? Buen trabajo, I'm impressed. Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off me. I'm starting to sound like him. Heh heh, Phoenix, right, let's go. But I have my own methods and will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. This beautiful bullet hole. This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press X with conviction. Deduce! And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it! This is how I do things. If I get it wrong, then I lose health points. Victim's revolver, only one shot fired. I didn't point it out. I like how it has like a little horsey unicorn thingy. I'm gonna call it a unicorn because it's funnier to think of it like this. Yeah, alright. Eureka! Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, I love that line. This bullet hole is the contradiction. Yeah, it's a song too. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim. And the second felled this frame. Hey, that's right. However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets were fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Another handgun. So the question now remains, was it that detective's gun that actually shot? Then again, it wouldn't really make a it's not that it wouldn't make a difference, but it's more like, you know, this part. We gotta figure out why. The why. Who cares about the which one, I guess, right now? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? Yes, there is. By the way, I know something, sir. Yes. What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Ah, that. It's a secret safe. It's a secret safe. Oh, I smell money. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could, I know what it is. It's a whole collection of Steel Samurai VHS DVD copies signed by, how am I forgetting his name? Damn it. No. Signed by, who's the guy in the third case that we have to defend? I'm so sorry. Will Powers. Clearly. Must be. Maybe. Possibly. I feel like Edric would have this. Roger that. Achoo, achoo! Talk about Dusty! My fursuit is inside. Go away. Okay, well, that's also a possibility. Could be. Okay, well, clearly someone's been tampering with this damn thing. Someone, like, looks like someone tried to blow it up. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. Once in a while. Anyway, there was a safe here. Or I could have kept it clean for you, sir. Wait, how does dust even attract the sun that's behind? I guess dust can accumulate somehow in there, maybe. If it's not entirely... Well, I guess the painting doesn't fully conceal it, you know? Maybe it wasn't flush enough. So, when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I installed personally. Every prosecutor office has one. Really? I had no idea. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial's in session. That's it. Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Dust appears everywhere. Literally. Yeah, that's why I'm terrified of having a glass case. Somehow dust will get in there. Not sure how, but it will. Secret safe data jotted down in my organizer. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. There's only one really suspicious looking nook and cranny, the dust. Now, now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad. Don't you find it a bit too clean? Yeah, okay, that's not what I was thinking about. Okay, well, I guess so. Sure. Yeah, it's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not the keypad itself. You there, the forensic scientist. Stop taking damn pictures and get your ace over here. Yes, sir. You're a forensic scientist. You're not a photographer. That's not your day job. Could you please dust this area? Well, then again, it is night. Maybe by night you are a photographer. Okay, I'm so sorry. You got it, sir? Yes, dust this damn thing. I couldn't find, let alone lift a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well. Damn it. The person who wants to get in thought of everything. The prints were wiped, as I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. Wait, I can't do that yet. I have to click the L button when I'm done. Okay, there we go. Time to logic this out. Alright, the killer's goal. Signs of a struggle, another handgun, and wiped fingerprints. So the idea here would be this, is all I can think of right now. The signs of a struggle wouldn't really connect to either that. What would another handgun do? It has to be this. Let us hope. Why the hell are they trying to get something in my office? I've been gone for a month, damn it. I believe I figured out what the murder was after. Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe. Why didn't the criminal just use, like, gloves? Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. If there's dust and you use gloves, you're not really helping it. You're just, well, but then again, you're hiding fingerprints. Okay, never mind. Nothing would have changed, but I guess it would have been easier for us to tell without the use of logic. I guess. Okay, motive theft, maybe? Question mark? The culprit tried to open my safe. Was the killer's motive theft? Making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I believe. That's not to say it's correct. I just believe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other piece of information can tell me about this crime. Oh my god. All I can think of signs of struggle and motive theft. It can't really be another handgun. What would be the point? Let us try and see. Logicking it out. It is! Let's go. They were after Edgeworth's magical girl manga collection. Technically, the Pink Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo could fall into the category of magical girls, so that could be a possibility. How is Jimmo involved on all this? He also wanted the stash of manga. Yes. That I don't know. You're just here. He was having fun. It got a little too intense though. There's a possibility that the files splayed. Wait, what? I did not read that. Did I read that right? Splayed on the floor. Okay. Are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir? Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. Yes, sir. Yes. Why did I say it like that? Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelf files like you've never seen before, even at a library. Sure. Let's get to that. Let's give it a try. Why do all the good ones always die young? Jack is 29, but okay, Buddy's 20. Okay, you're fine. I was yeah, I guess it's pretty young. Sorry, Jim, or Buddy, or Faith. What's his damn name? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. Do I? Yes, I do. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? We just do! With logic, I got this, don't worry. Get out of the way, first and foremost. You're in my way, I don't like you here, go. First, we can calmly restore the files to their rightful place. You got it! Here, let me help. So the file goes here, and the book goes there. You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Because he keeps it tidy. Oh yeah, because I'm the one that keeps it tidy, pal. Okay, done. Alright. Interesting. None of the files are gone. Nope. It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here. The bloodstain on the bookshelves are still fresh. I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. Oh, yes. He's holding it. Why backwards, though? That's weird. And then he's on the floor, and there's abdominal. Dang, he. Oh, I don't want to point out, but like, I know that the blood on the abdominal went through back there, but that's kind of sad what's going on in the rear end area. Sorry, man. And then the guy fell down on the floor, right? The blood is on the floor, kind of grossing me out. They were trying to make a sandwich with the ketchup bottle exploded. Yeah, it spontaneously combusted. Maybe that's what happened. It combusted in the abdominal yeah, what if the thing was too tight and he tried to open it? You know, people kind of like place, like kind of like hold the bottle too like down near the stomach area to try and open it with more force and kind of explode. What if that happened? Exploded in the abdominal region. It blew up. He's down. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. I solved this case. Also, it just clicked me for no reason. There's another bullet hole. Like, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now. But you know I'm no good with blood, sir. Gumshoe, you're a detective. You're not a Dachi from Persona 4. Come on. I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. A blood. A bullet. Bullet. I found it. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yes, it is. Eureka! This is clearly where the contradiction lies. Oh god, did I fail? I don't really see what's wrong with this spot. Damn it! Ha! You don't understand? You see, therein lies the contradiction. Mr. Edgeworth, sir? It'd be nice if you just admit when you're wrong. That wasn't a mistake. Damn it! That was me keeping you on your toes, detective. No, it wasn't. It was me being a stupid person. Okay, the fingerprints, the victim's handprints. Adachi? I know, I hate that guy. What? He must try to support himself with his hands here after being shot. Oh, after being shot, you're right. There are prints on the floor too. We must have... Wait. Those must have been made when unable to stay standing. He dropped to the floor. Okay. So let's actually look at the bullets. This is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim. Ah, oh, damn it, I'm an idiot. Wait, but why was he on the floor already? There's the contradiction. Wait, I just realized we organized this incorrectly. What are we doing? Why is 0 down there and where A should be? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Okay, for the bullet to be lodged so squarely in his file spine indicates that the file were ransacked after the shooting had occurred. Then I guess the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way. Okay, but no one notices that A and flip you guys. Okay, no one wants to look at the blood. I put them all back just as they should be, sir. Doesn't look like anything's missing. No, there's something missing. Oh, does it look? Wait, it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Okay, what about this blood? It appears that the victim was in a sitting position here after being shot. Oh, so that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. Okay, yep. Okay, good that we addressed that. That would be the logical conclusion. Okay. Gumshoe using all his 8 brain cells for this case. I would argue Gumshoe probably has double that, but yeah. Unfortunately. Gumshoe's great. When he really tries, I love him. The killer moved the body because he was leaning against the bookshelf. The blood on the guy's pants proves this pretty well, in a sense, I suppose. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. No, you're not, Gumshoe. I love you. You're great. Okay. We have looked at everything. The only thing, again, we can deduce is this. Do I have everything that I need? Clean, yeah, through the victim's abdomen. Okay, Eureka this. There it is. There is clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole. I'm an idiot. Why did I choose the bullet? The gun, I mean. What do you mean, sir? You don't see it. Wait, you don't see? Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot. Then that means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? Dang it, Gumshoe, please stop proving us correct. With the brain cells. It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective, damn it. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction is born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole position? No! I meant to skip text! If the victim was shot while he was lying down. Wait, didn't you just say live reason is logical, sir? You said the victim lied. Okay, I get it. It was by accident trying to be nice and explain my complex logic in an easier way for you, detective. Oh, really? Thanks for thinking of me, sir. Good, I don't think you noticed my mistake. Okay, what's the order of the files? Ugh. I believe the order of the files is a bit off. You mean I put them back in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels in the files are wrong, sir. Eh? Oh? Yeah, you see how the files you were shot begin with the number 0? What are those doing all the way down there after 1 and 2 and 3? That's really weird. Thank you. Did they check if the bullet is inside Jim? The bullet shouldn't be inside Jim if the bullet hole exists. The bullet should have went past Jim. I don't think we would have had to check. I just don't know where that bullet is. You are correct on that. I don't know where the bullet is, but it ain't gonna be in Jim if the bullet hole is created. Since it would have passed him into the file. Actually, the way they are organized now is in the correct order. They are exactly as I want. I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files are not in the order when the crime scene occurred. Aha! So that's it. I would have made the same incorrect assumption as you did, detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. There you go. Did you think it was... Wait, do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up to how it was before it was... No. I think it's fine. They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why that... Oh, okay. If you please, Detective Gumshoe... I don't think we should. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, thank you for moving. Oh man, I see it already. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith. And then put the files back in numerical order, I guess. Exactly. And then proceeded to shoot the victim. But why would someone kill a man and then look through your files once more? One more time, I mean. Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice. Once before and once after the crime. But why? That is the question. Why? Now the crime scene is at the time of the murder. Time to give another look. I think it's pretty, like, obvious. So we'll just look here. This. Oh no. We are missing H. Oh, I mean we're missing O. Not them framing Gumshoe. I know, right? This is BS. Why Gumshoe? But they didn't even spell his name right. I think they spelled it as Gumso. What is it? Wait, what is that? Why does it say Gumshoe on there in blood? Not completely, but close. I'd say that's incredibly incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. No, wait, there's gotta be some mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me! Say something, sir! It appears that one of my files were stolen. Let's keep it simple. That's the thing. Who cares about the names are in Gumshoe? It's more about the file. My boy didn't do anything. I know, right? He's such a good guy. 8 brain cells and all. I love him. Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation? Is that where the killer... Wait, is this what the killer was really after? One of the files that were written up in blood was stolen by the culprit. Investigation complete. I got my health back. Yay! Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to reach us. in the simplest way possible. Not really that incriminating, to be honest with you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you're gonna accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Jim's words, they're more than enough. Wouldn't you say? No. They're not really his words, it's a word. Get that correctly. Don't pluralize things that don't exist. It's a singular word. That is probably that's the least of my concern, but still I'm gonna like get upset at him for using a plural in grammar. Yes, I will fight back with grammar. If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. There must be some sort of flaw in his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you gonna do? What I always do in court. I'm gonna cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. Ooh! How do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Maybe some other time. Mr. Portsman, if you are ready. Aw, if you don't have time, you could just say so, sir. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. Alright. It's an argument. I swear it was said differently in the DS game. I don't think it was called arguments. I feel like it was something else. I don't know. Mr. Portsman's logic. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's how when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. That is very simply put. I guess okay, sure. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe's the culprit here. How do you know that, Edgeworth? I just like it because of friendship. I know it's not it. I'll find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Rebuttal. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Hold it, you son of a fish. You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is that? Why do you call the victim Jim? Say thank you, finally, when clearly his name is Buddy Faith. Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion. Jocks and Jim. Don't those two names go like peanut butter and jelly? No. So you just imposed a name on this guy? Man, I feel bad for him, but Jim isn't even close to the guy's real name. Well, Jocks and Buddy just sounds off somehow. What do you mean? Rude. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys that decided to nickname Jim. He talks about the victim like he was his pet. Well, there's enough motive to kill him. Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you committed theft instead. Okay. Do you really think it was necessary to dissevel my dishevel shovel? I think is the word I'm going for. My shelves twice to do that. That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft. Hey, aren't you accusing me of stealing something that's Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, I love Gumshoe because he has a heart of gold, as in he would not steal someone when he really should. This guy gets no pay. He could barely get cup noodles per week for food. He wouldn't do anything. He literally would never steal. It's sad because he really doesn't have a paycheck. I love you, Gumshoe. I know you have a heart of gold. You would never steal. It's a possibility. Maybe your salary's been cut so much that life is getting a little too rough to handle. No, I think at this point he's given up on trying anything more. He'll just live with the salary cuts and that's it. You know that I eat 3 square meals every day. Gumshoe! Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but okay, yeah, I know. Yes, Gumshoe. That's a lot of sodium. Probably not really good for your health, but you know what? Gumshoe, you're a big, healthy, strong boy. I'm proud of you. Horseman must have been a horrible partner. Oh, for sure. I don't like him. Poor thing. What an evil prosecutor you were paired up with, and what a motive? No. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Okay, hold it. And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way. He had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. Okay, that was very... okay. But thanks to you, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was holding. His body was hiding... Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was covering it quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he messed up. Missed it. But wait, but judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for your detective to miss something. Hey! I will throw you out this window, Portsman. Who do you think you are? You know that about me, pal. That's a lot a person can understand about another from first impressions alone. I can't say I disagree with him on that one. Why do you look like... Why don't you say something, sir? Gasp, but not you too, Mr. Azure. Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe the detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it. I can ask for a better setup. For the game finishing spike. No, I'm not gonna give it to you. It'll be his final words that you will be brought to justice. Okay, but I think you didn't notice the bloody letters. Alright, I'm gonna present the flippin' thing, the stolen file. Objection! You're wrong and stupid. Perhaps you aren't aware, you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there's a serious flaw in your logic. Bring in a bit of courtroom into this MIC. No problem, I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor would have brought down by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking, I get it. If you've had the time to laugh, then have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see it? Wait, if not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's... How am I supposed to voice act this? I'm sorry. What? That's impossible. Sorry, I can't put the conviction in when it sounds super ridiculous. What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Nothing. The files in that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt that they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. Don't object to me. You have no objection. It's possible they could have taken the file before committing the murder. Okay, did you not read the name? It says Gum So. Someone passing by just hearing Eureka! An objection come from the room. It's 3 AM. I don't think it was gonna do that, but it would be funny. Maybe another case when it's more daytime, people just start here. Yeah. Maybe I should start screaming these words myself more. What would be the reaction of people? Can you imagine at a con going to like a convention? I imagine that there's a couple times where you're gonna hear those catchphrases and you're like, what the hell? Oh, okay. Never mind. Proceed. I think it's pretty obvious that this file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters and the detectives' names were the file where it should be. It is proof. Blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, the S is gone and there's only half of an H. If Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Except the detective can't stand the sight of blood. That's true! Ah! Gasp. Oh god. This is the face of someone I'm gonna kick his ace in. What? What means... what exactly? What does that mean? Wait, what does that make this dying message? Makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. Somebody's just smiling, that's it. That's so low! I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this thing on me, sir! I'm gonna get him, sir! You'll see I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time. Well, Mr. Portsman. Brilliant! Absolutely splendid! Logic deserving of Olympic gold! Thank you! I know it's not a compliment, but I'll take the Olympic gold. I'll take it off your neck right now. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. You win some, you lose some. That's how life goes. Oh, okay, well. Not a bad way of thinking of it. I'll give him that. Glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead than alive. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. Ah, but you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however. What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me! Don't say it, Gumshoe. Just shut up. But Mr. Edgeworth just proved that I'm innocent, pal. So, I remember that he does that, and I don't like it. I find him stupid. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. Then why do I still sense that you have- wait. Then why do I sense that you still have something to say? Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Don't. You're not sexy, you're not cool, you're not whatever other word I can say. Stop it. Well, I was thinking, did you know there's one other person with a key to this office? One other person? Uh-oh. Hey, you there! Yes! Wait, yes, sir! What is it, sir? From prosecutor to scientist. Oh yeah, it kind of did look like a lab coat. You're not wrong. Ooh, maybe he also has a double life. First the forensics guy, and now him? Oh god, everyone has a double life. Then again, I am a big avid fan of the Steel Samurai, so that is my double life. What is Gumshoes? I don't know. Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? No! Not Maggie. A lady? That girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, pal, don't! What's wrong with him all of a sudden? No, Maggie's innocent. I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bride, a member of security. No! She's innocent! I'll kill you, individual. Called Portsman. Detective Gumshoe, sir? Maggie! No! Mr. Bride is a security guard on watch tonight. I see, and your point is? My point is that she could have very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building. What? Wait, what? If you're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bride. Fired. However you want to pronounce her name. How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room. I should provide context, but I'm too lazy to. Let's just say that she's from the second game in the Ace Attorney series. And then I think she's also in the third game in the series. And then she, like, isn't in any of the games till this one. There's a lot of characters that are brought back from the series in Edgeworth, which I appreciate because they don't make Ace Attorney characters in the trilogy do make some returns, not all of them, but a good amount. But then after Apollo Justice, they're all gone basically because again it takes place 7 years afterwards, which makes sense. But because this game in the timeline takes place after Trials of Tribulation, which is the third game, like a month after, we can have a lot of these cameos again, which is happy, fun. I love it. That's right. I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me. That's right. I did. No, Gumshoe. Dang. See, this is the problem when you have a lovers like thing going on. What did she do to deserve this? We have a. Can I just say it? I'm sorry for swearing. I don't swear that much. We have a bitch over here who doesn't want to accept fate, and I will get him arrested. Can we take this as a confession, detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problems with that, right? Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. There's no such thing for such theatrics. Listen to your boss, detective. He understands what I'm saying here. Stop. Stop doing the whole thing with the stupid jacket. Please. That girl is the only one who would have committed the crime. Stop it! I'm reading. Don't. I will kill you with the gun on the ground right now. And for once, there's 5 bullets in the chamber. I will do it. And for one simple reason. No, I won't do it. I'll chuck the gun at him. And I'll leave the bullets in the chambers because it'll make the gun heavier. Very slightly. Not much, but it'll make it heavier that I can chuck it at his head and, you know, maybe we can test out Isaac Newton's theory. Reason for suspicion. It's pretty obvious. Miss Bride snuck into the room using the master key. Fired. I don't know. I think Bride is just easier to say. I'm just gonna say it's fired, but whatever. Agree. Thank you. A good thing that we agree on this guy. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, that leaves only Miss Byard. Okay, I'll say like Byard as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. I will kick you. So you're saying she used the master key? Ooh, okay. It's controlled. Wait, its use is controlled by security staff. Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? Kind of. That's how you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then. This is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about how your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. You're a sham of an athlete, I'll kill you. What? No, I didn't say anything. I wonder if there was anyone else other than Byard, who could have used the master key. Sorry, I'm seeing that, yeah, Mr. Portsman, that's what confused me for a second. Okay, it seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details to press him. Oh yeah, we didn't have to press him in the previous one, I forgot. We could just... Why would she steal... It's not really... Well, the thing is, I guess we're not settling motive. We're just... for stealing, it's more just motive for killing and framing, right? That's the bigger part of the picture, I guess. Theft is not the charge I'm going for. I'm going for murder. And right now, this guy has his writing all over it. Alright, hold it. Are sure Miss Byard is the only member of security who could have used the master key. There's only one person on staff at this time of night, and tonight she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Byard? That's, true, but... Wait, okay, I just realized why this... Okay, I get the blue badger, I get the hat, and I really like the jacket sweater. Why does it have feathers? I'm trying to remember what the hell did the feathers... No, there's no character. Why does she have feathers? Okay, that's weird. Okay, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wait, time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to. What's that supposed to mean? Yes, moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. But you can't really trust her and do not tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time. Damn, you're right. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't like wasting time. Nope, I want to ask for details. Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Byard has to say. Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies. I'll be the judge of that, Miss Byard, if you please. I discovered that the master key was missing at the time. Oh, wait, at around 1 a.m. Oh, I'm just realizing. Well, she's working the night job. Let's go, Maggie. You worked that night shift. I'm proud of you. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't there in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Oh, okay, well, that makes simple. Mr. Portsman, I believe this is an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words. I'm not lying, sir. Objection, my ace. Get out of here. If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. Ah, likely story. And that's where... Wait, and where is your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? Damn it, I hate how he's right, but I still don't like him. I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. Part of me wants to say yes, but the other part of me that does not know. Did that happen in the second? Okay. No, she didn't lose anything. Did she? No. Okay. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal. Trust me. You don't want to test just how bad her luck is. Her luck is really bad, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Damn it. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. But maybe we have security footage. No, we probably don't. You still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. There you go, finally. Her motive? Didn't we just establish that it was theft? Why would she steal, though? That's the question. I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried to save. If it's as Mr. Portsman says, detective. It's as is. Okay, whatever. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own. Oh, so I can, like, hit back with now? Okay, her intent was for, okay. Mess up shelves to the wipe down safe, I'd say thievery. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Byard as our prime suspect. Wait. Shut up. No one knows about this safe, except for me, the prosecutor, and you, the other stupid prosecutor. Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Byard was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth, after all. Take off the stupid jacket and just throw it out the window now. Can we just cover Jim's body with it? It was also by your logic that we came to the whole theory conclusion anyway. That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. Ah! I find it a little hard to believe that the hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down. I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. Wait. Yeah. I think Buddy fired a bullet as self-defense. Let us see. Well, I will say that you did arrive late, Anastasia. I will say that bullet was shot not by Buddy. As far as we know, a bullet was shot through Buddy, and then the other bullet was shot after Edgeworth had found the body and was a threat. So it was shot by the killer, from what we can see. You did arrive late, that's why. I'll just give you that. Yeah. Wait, yeah, even I didn't know about the safe that safe out, and he knows everything, yeah. And that means that no way Maggie could have known about it either. Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor? Hey, your words, not mine. Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. Dude, chillax, you're sweating bullets. What's wrong, prosecutor? Like I didn't say Mr. Portsmouth, now it's prosecutor. Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Curses! Why? What made you... What's with the angry face all of a sudden? It's all my fault! What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes. What did you just say? We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins, not really. Why was there a biscuit in his mouth? It'd be funny if it was a biscuit. It's not though, it's his medal. This little thingy, this little dude-out of a whatever. That's what I told him. I filled him in on the secret safe. And that means... Yeah, I know. I'd only just told him too. Obviously it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief? And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Byard. Byard. Yeah, okay. Excuse me? Ah, no, you son of a fish. You're trying to accuse her again. I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession. I was gonna say position. Fudge me. What the? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder? Yes and no. I mean, she stumbled upon Jim, who was probably drawing his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? Hey, look, you were close somewhere. Anastasia. No, I couldn't. Does she have a gun even? I don't know. I can't. She hasn't shown proof of a gun in her position. I could never do something like that, not even as a security guard, sir. Well, you might need to one day, Maggie. What a female dog. Nah, you could type it if you want. But yes. I think that's where it's fine to say. I'm pretty sure YouTube won't flag it. Or don't try it. Maybe you don't want to try it. It's up to you. Plus, even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have had a key to this office. Which is precisely why he had to steal, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole the master key. Ah! Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him. That's true. Damn, that's some good logic. Not really. Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? He really doesn't. We're prosecutors. You think prosecutors have honor like you, Edgeworth? At least in the universe of Ace Attorney, I must disclose that this is not something I believe for prosecutors, because if I believe that, that would not be good, and they could probably sue me for defamation. I said nothing. Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man. Would you people be so kind as to see yourselves out? You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, wait, I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. Damn it. You are all suspects to varying degrees and therefore ineligible to run this show. Listen, pal, how many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. But sir, we have no choice but to accommodate his request, for now. Legally, we must do this. Damn the law. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portsman, we will meet again. If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me here. Heck you. To be continued. This is taking a little longer than I suspected, to be honest. Save your progress. Well, I will say, again, we get into little conversations and I do speak, but I'm supposed to somehow complete both first cases. I can do this, though. Okay. March 14th. 418. God damn, it took an hour for us to do. Ooh, yay, yay. Somebody let me sleep. What is it with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. We're gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir. Why is there a basketball in the rant? Hello? Why is there a basketball in the high prosecutor's, like, lobby? We've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir. True. So then what now? Maggie needs a nap. Maggie, I, Gumshoe, that forensic guy who took for photographs, I mean, we all need sleep. Looks like my life's been, fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. This is like the third time. I'm so sorry, Maggie. Yeah, this is like the third time. Not like... Wait. It is the third time! Oh no, Maggie, I forgot you did get convicted! Oof! I forgot, oh no. Well, Maggie got convicted, and the second time she got, she got a guilty verdict, but then not. But now, oh man, I feel so bad for Maggie. Point is, she does not have great luck. Looks like, okay, we will get you out of here, don't worry. This time will be Edward doing it, but, you know, do not despair, Miss Byard. We can overcome this as well. What happened? I don't really want to spoil it, but I guess I will kind of. In the first case of the second game, Maggie is your defendant, as Phoenix Wright. You have to prove that she didn't kill her boyfriend, which you do, good job. And then in the third game, the third case, Recipe for Turnabout, Maggie is a waitress at a... I think like a cafe. She is accused of murder. Somebody poses as Phoenix Wright, gets her convicted, gets her a guilty verdict. And I don't want to say it was a month later. I think it's a day later. I feel like it wasn't a month later, but I can't say for certain. I think it's a day later. I want to say it's a day later because Detective Gumshoe came to ask for Wright of what happened. Somebody poses Wright, which is don't ever do that in the courtroom. Gets her found guilty, so technically she has a criminal record. And then as Wright, you then prove that she didn't do it. But yeah, that's 2 times. This is now the 3rd time, technically. Wait, don't, please, damn it! Did you tell me not to spoil? Oops. Good luck with that. Remove my headphones. Okay. Good job. Good job. Oh god. Why'd you ask what happened then? Okay, I'll refrain from spoilers of the rest of the series. Have you played the series, Anastasia? I would recommend doing that, just saying. Ace Attorney goes on sale quite often on Switch, PC, and any other platform. The first 3 games, can go as low as, $10, I will say. Basically. And yeah, it's the first 3 games. No, you should play it. It's so good. And then you should get this, which recently came out. I'll take that. The series is huge as hell, but it can get very cheap with time, so... Time to Pirate Ace Attorney. You could also do that. I ain't gonna blame you. It's available on literally everything. DS, it's on the Wii, it's on, yeah, again, modern consoles, on phone. You have there's a lot of ways to play Ace Attorney. But yeah, the I wouldn't say recent, but the trilogy of the first 3 games, yeah, it's not bad. It just lacks a couple things like the history. Okay, there are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway. Really, sir? For example, this hallway. It has a basketball detective. We can clearly use something with this, I guess. The linchpin of this argument against Miss Byard is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door. Begin investigation. My router is working, but my PC doesn't connect. Oh god. Eventually, eventually we can get to that. Eventually we can get to you downloading the games. Heyo! We found, it's Ah, it's the missing Zero series file, sir. No doubt about it. The blood marks can make it clear as day. There seems to be a few pages missing. Damn it. The thief only took what was necessary and left the rest behind. Oh, what are these old files about, sir? I guess they've got something worth stealing in them, huh? Not particularly, it's just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. Then that means the thief must have wanted the file for a specific reason, right? It would seem so. Why the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing? I wonder why anyone would care about such an old case. That is the mystery indeed. Well, we found it. It's you! Gavin Payne! Sorry, not Gavin Payne. Winston Payne! You're a pain in my ace! Like the first 3 games. Looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait. Oh, yeah, because you don't know Gavin Payne. To be sure, murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly. Post haste. Sounds like a messy case you got yours. Do I have to do the voice? Sounds like sounds like a messy case you got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need advice, my door is always open. How gracious! I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? Is it the guy who killed the girlfriend in the first game? No. He's the prosecutor. He's the starting prosecutor that you make fun of basically the whole series. He's the beginner prosecutor of the first game, second game, and third game. Look. But no, he doesn't do anything. I just make fun of him as right. He's the quote-unquote Ricky killer and does nothing. Is everything alright? Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally at 154 pounds. Let's go. Healthy weight. Good job. Congratulations. But I was asking about this hallway and this room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. A word of advice, stay focused or you may need to start to lose even more weight. Okay. This office. 2303, wait, 1203. Hey, Maggie, whose room is this again? It's Mr. Portman, sir. Okay, so he's another high prosecutor. Damn, I hate him. Oh, I remember. There you go. So he's my new neighbor. I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas? So this beach, like, has a basketball... Look, I'm a big fan of basketball and basketball hoops as well, but I'm not leaving that outside an office. What is a basketball doing here? That's Mr. Portman's prized possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. And not a single one of these sports is suitable to be played in a hallway. No, not even like air hockey. No, like, what is it? Hallway hockey, I guess, maybe? What is a basketball doing here? Hey, didn't this used to be just outside of, next to the building a long time ago? So when and why was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I heard it wouldn't have fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. Oy. Why didn't we disassemble the dang thing then? All the way up to the 12th floor? Oh god, I'm so sorry for this guy. Okay, Maggie, speaketh the words. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case. I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is just like a dream where I am being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. Okay, I know Miles Edgeworth is like big and cool and all, but like, yeah, you're right now accused technically, a bit. I can't let this chance pass by me. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with the X button. Oh, I can present. Yes. Okay, the victim. Have you ever met the victim before? Well, I've seen him at a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir. Well, that seems like a fun little job. I love fangirl types of characters when they are not so crazy. She's not crazy. She's fine. But again, everyone just likes Miles Edgeworth because he's cool. Well, I say like as in aspires because again, he's just a legendary prosecutor. And everyone, for some reason, really likes the courts in this world. Despite the fact that everyone also gets, like, tried here. You'd think that somebody would eventually start hating it, but nope. That sounds like fun. Just once I'd have loved to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was passing the ball, sir. On second thought, I don't think I'd fit in that well with him. It's okay, I like the courts too. Yeah, the courts are nice to go to and visit and see kind of how it is. Again, if you ever can, Go to the courts, like, go to, like, again, I'm pretty sure, depending on where you live, at least here for me, you can go visit the courts, like, free of charge and all that. Obviously, you just have to go, like, you know, don't bring anything into the courts, like food or, you know, metal in general. And you can basically just watch trials. Again, they can be a little boring at the same time, but again, the infrastructure is really nice, and again, just seeing the proceedings are not bad. Again, I appreciate the courts, and I hope as a law teacher, I can set up a field trip with my class to bring them for sure to the courts. Miss Maggie Byard, correct? I take it that you are an acquaintance of the detective. See? Wait, she was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. She was indeed. One day she got caught up in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit. But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. No! Gumshoe's great. You just really have really bad luck. Right before I was about to clock out for the night, you got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. No, don't say that, Maggie. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit out by all sorts of vehicles, gone sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and now I even managed to be named a criminal just when I became a security guard. Again, I feel so sad for Miss Byard. Poor Faith. Oh yeah. Faith, the seems, again, I feel bad for Buddy Faith too. Or, as Portsmouth would say, Jim. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know, and just when I thought I'd finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and the Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. No! Don't say that. You don't need to worry about me, Miss Byard, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgerton, count on me, I'll do what I can to help. Let's go! I can get 23 from her, yeah, okay. Again, I was like, how old is Maggie again for all this to happen again? I'm like, yeah, so she was like 21, I think, in 2. I'm pretty sure they're like basically years, yeah. Okay, present. I need to ask about this master key. Like, why? I don't need to... No, the master key. I don't need to, like, actually... I just want to present it. I don't want to examine it. She must have a lot of scars. Probably? Scars, yeah, scars, yeah, scars from a lot of, like, again, a lot of, stitches. But she's doing great. Currently, maybe. She's very optimistic, and I'm very... I aspire for optimism in life, despite everything that's happened. Realistically, she would. No, realistically, she would, for sure. So when did you discover that the master key was missing? But by the time I realized, I think it was around 1 AM, sir. And I noticed it was back around, 2:30 AM. We got back around 2:05. That's when the body was discovered. Okay. And then we started investigating at 2:56 because we had to wait for Detective Gumshoe. We was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those 2 times it was not just gone, but stolen, sir. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Why is it such an important key stored in such an insecure place? It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room and away from the window. Always, you say, except for this time, correct? Well, I admit that I was a bit careless, but I have my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time. Eh? It was after I used it, I was left sitting out on the ledge. She used the master key. But why? What do you mean used it, Maggie? What do you mean by use the master key? Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had just forgotten his key. Eh? Which prosecutor? I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah! Yep. What is it? That's right! I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key! It was Mr. Portsmouth, sir! What? Please tell me more, Miss Byard. Quickly! And I remember. The second she said, I was like, I remember. Never mind. She's such a cutie patootie. She's great. It was around 12 AM. Mr. Portsmouth had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir. And that's when you loaned the master key to him? No way! It was against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsmouth to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. And then what happened after that? Well, he called for me to come close to his... Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was just around 1:30 AM, I think. So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Okay. Interesting. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, detective. I will admit, I've left my phone plenty of times at home sometimes. No, okay, not plenty of times. I think I've left it a couple times, thinking back in high school and university. I think I may have left it probably in the span of around 8 years. I think I maybe have left it less than 10 times. Which is not the smartest move, I'll say, against my phone, but it's fine. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsmouth's key. Wait, sorry, door. I will say, never forgot my door, my door keys. That, at least I never forget. Well, that's because I also take car keys with me, which means if I don't take my car keys, then I don't drive, so I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. This room 1203. I take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office. Yeah, you can't mistake it because of the basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Portsman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you were already occupying Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202? Hey, my room. I'm not sure, but I bet it's something it's because of something, like his birthday's December 2nd? Okay. Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3. But why am I even wasting time thinking about this? Oh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I've never tried that trick. I kind of want to, but I think it's too risky. I'm afraid of damaging the door in any way. I don't want to damage a lock. And 2, I don't know which door to do on except for my doors, because if I try to use it on any other door that isn't my door, I think I will get into immense trouble. So I think I'll refrain from doing that. This is the office of a high prosecutor detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them. You would be surprised, Edgeworth. Again, what's the guy on YouTube? It's like the master locksmith. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I used a stick to get into my house once. Damn. Both unfortunate that you had to do that, but also very impressive that you were able to figure out how to get a lock open with just a stick. Woo! Nice of you. So I guess, I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Gumshoe, please. Might I advise you to return that conclusion in whatever pawn shop you bought it from? Yeah, that's good. But we could get rid of the hinges. A minimalist yet a classy door made of top quality wood. It's kind of majestic too. Fits in really well with the ambience of the prosecutor's office. Even Mr. Portsman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these. Nonsense. A man that doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works. Well, he still seems more dignified than Mr. Payne. My parents forgot I was at school. Oh god. Huh. Well, at least you were where you were supposed to be. Fortunate that your parents forgot. But hey, at least you learned a new trick as well. You could think it like that. Mr. Payne, I suppose custodial work can also be dignified. Oh no. No, he's a prosecutor over there. Not... okay. Mr. Portsman's personal basketball hoop. I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office. But you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here. How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost? Okay. Well, we've examined the doors. Oh, I guess, okay, it's Mr. Portman. Okay, but I already examined this. Bro, it's so professional. I love Gumshoe. He's a chill guy. Oh god, I just love Gumshoe. I'll just say that. 1202. These 4 numbers on a plate alone proclaim that it is my office. Whoops! Hey, this number's plate slides right out, sir. You must have been able to take out the plate when a room becomes vacant, you know. Although the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of suspicioso, you would say, huh, Mr. Edgeworth, sir? Wait, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. And according to the guard, no signs that the lock was clicked either, sir. Meaning the door was really open with a key. Okay. So there you go. Now we know that it wasn't locked. Okay. Wait. Did you happen to ask if any prints were left from the door now? Okay. Apparently the door's clean as whistle. Wiped, they think. Oh, damn it. First, you did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. Well, that is what prosecutors should do. Okay, let us connect logic. Let's see if we can. Files in disarray, another handgun, use the master key, and the master key was stolen. That doesn't make sense. This key went missing approximately 1 AM until 2:30, but the key was used to lock and unlock and... So let me connect this. This might work, this might not. It should work. Doesn't make sense. Miss Byard, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. Okay, there you go. I was like, there's gotta be something wrong here. Hey! What? No way, wait, no way, pal. I mean, sir. You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at the time. Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. Wait, that's not good. I totally forgot all about that. But thanks to you, I remember it now. Okay. You're right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing. And? Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? Well, that's true. Okay, but where are we getting at? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir. Oh, God. You pretended? Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. Oh my god. Maggie! So in actuality, you never did relock the door, huh? Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. No, it has not. That's why I was able to open it with no issues. Mr. Byard unlocked the door, but master key was stolen, so she could not lock it up. Okay, so with that simple logic, that means I should be able to open his door with no errors. Right? This door should be unlocked. Right? Because Mr. Portsman's thing is... okay, wait. If Mr. Byard... Okay, that's not true. Then why is this door locked tight? Huh, you know, you're right. Miss Byard, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I am certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself until, himself that I hadn't. Okay, which means what, sir? It either means that he does actually have the key to his office, or that the door Mr. Byard opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. My door. She opened a different door, but how can you prove that? By simple logic. There's an easier to find out. All we need to do is we need to examine these. Prints on the master key on the doorknob or on the number plate. I guess the number plate would be the simplest thing. The prints on the number plate, they will tell us all we need to know. Shoot, I'm wrong. Everything really? Like what, sir? Like, well, for example, and such as... Okay, great. Okay, well, we need to know for sure... Okay, this is detectives did... Wait. Well, we know for sure that Detective Gumshoe's dinner will only consist of instant noodles. Well, wow, that was amazing, sir. How did you know? Okay, well, it was supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth. Ay. Yes, that's it. Now that we should get back to doing... Okay, what? Okay, we need to examine these. Prints on the master... Okay. So I guess it is the master key. I was thinking, why would we do the doorknob? It's wiped clean. It has to be the master key then, right? We don't have the master key. Fudge me. Why am I... What is my logic? I lack it. I lack it too. God, I'm an idiot. That's so funny, Mr. Edgeworth. Are you gonna do so that? No, he cannot. It's just so cute he fails. It's something. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not proud of myself for making it happen. I'll tell you what I did is that means that we can wipe the prints off, okay? Yes, that's exactly it. I'm glad you were able to come to the same conclusion. However, the more important matter is... Yeah, prints on the doorknob. But why this door again? Okay, this is where I'm a little confused. Okay, how did I... Okay. Hey you, pal. Do us a favor and see what you can lift for this. But why would we want to lift prints from his doorknob? I'm surrounded by idiots. Edgeworth and Goro Akechi. The thing is, Akechi, no. Akechi doesn't fall into that. He was easy to beat. Edgeworth, though, yes. And admittingly, I think Naoto from Persona 4. I think Naoto from Persona 4 can say that. Including you. You can be dumb sometimes. I'll say that. But Goro, nah. This guy, nah. I kicked his ace. There's no need for such belligerent nostril flaring, detective. Belligerent? Okay, that's a weird. Sir, I've only found Mr. Portman's and Mr. Fate's prints on this door now, which means that Maggie's isn't on it, so I'm an idiot. That's what we're supposed to do. And Mitsuru. Yeah, it hurts that Mitsuru can also say that. Yeah, Mitsuru can say that. Damn it, we're bundled into that, aren't we? Sorry, Makoto. Damn it, I was gonna say, but what about Aigis? I'm like, wait, no, never mind. It doesn't work. Yep, Mitsuru, just Mitsuru. So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's very decisive. I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person's prints should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose print should be on this doorknob? Buddy Faith, what? No. Okay, Maggie's. Should be yours, Gumshoes. Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent? Wait, how the hell did this guy know? Whoa. Turn it back a dial. Wait. How the hell did the forensics person find out so quickly that it was Mr. Portsman and Fate's prints on this doorknob? First of all, that implies that you lifted those fingerprints very quickly, which I don't believe in. And second of all, that you for some reason conveniently have both of the victim and convicted, and the person I don't like, his fingerprints on file. How the, what? That quick, huh? What if he switched the number plates? Interesting. That is a possibility. You mean, yes, the door that Miss Byard opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Oh, okay. So our prints are not on the door. What do we have here? Yeah. Ooh, I want to rest inside of this. Inspect. I don't care about the basketball. It's about this. What is this? Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. Yeah. I brought the 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we had talked about on the phone. But looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Okay. There's a note from the victim. Yep, and it's for Mr. Portsman. Okay. I don't... Oh, and... Oh, this is moved. Huh? What's this? What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game? No, that's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a seriously sweet slam. Okay, Gumshoe, I love you too. The position of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I better take a note of this. Alright, signs that it was moved. Investigation complete. I got my health back because I'm stupid. Damn me. Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely. Huh? How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case. You know who the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth? As long as my logic's sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman. What? Mr. Portsman? I knew it! That's exactly what my logic senses were telling me too. Why'd you call it logic senses? I suspect it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir. That is anything but logical. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come with what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. Oh god. Okay. You have to make it sound so cool, Edgeworth. Alright. 5:12! It took us another hour to do this? Damn, it is early. I want to go to sleep. Mr. Portsman, I finished processing the bloody letter, sir. Alright, let me take a gander at it. Pass it here. Why did you pass it like that? Well, simply I noticed that because I saw him in the cutscene. Oh yes, I would know simply because I did. Yes, and so yes, that's the problem with what is it called? Not dramatic irony. Yeah, I think it's called dramatic irony, right? When you, the individual, knows. But yes, Edgeworth, I guess technically should know. Okay, looking good. You there? Take good care of this. Stop chucking things. You gotta give Gumshoe a paper cut. That's not right. Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. End of the line for you, Portsman. We've got you now. He's not even Mr. Portsman now. He's just Portsman. Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. This is some kind of joke. Hey! He is not a dog. He is a Gumshoe and I love him. And you treated your detectives really badly. I don't like you. It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jock Sportsman, that you are the guilty party in this case. Wait, you must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way. He's just port. He's not even a man. Just a port. Sure. Okay, he's that. Mr. Port. Not even Mr. I just, yeah, just. Can we put a period and then Port? He lost he lost his title there too. And his last name. Just period Port. There you go. You intend to hide your criminal under the guise of prosecutor doing a job? I can see right through the unsightly paper mask, thin mask you wear upon your cowl. I cannot speaketh words. We never thought it would come to this. Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Okay, stop bringing that shit up. A legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. It really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? You're done trying to play mind games with me, because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is explaining yourself. Although that, too, will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up. Well, aren't we full of ourselves, even though you have yet to prove anything? Don't worry, I got your number. Mr. Portsman's rebuttal. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here. F you, we ain't done here, I'm gonna kick your ace. Sorry, but we are not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on, with evidence. Yes, I will hit you hard with the stack of papers. Just like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But Edgeworth's not in, it's right. Yep, no idea what you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlock your door and got in here? Looks like, look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here. So I'm gonna press you on this one. Unfortunately, I believe I already shown how earlier. Your speculations mean nothing, as I still insist that I could not gain access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? Okay, not this one. I want to raise I think I should raise an objection, but I gotta see. Okay. Simply put... Well, the problem is that none of the... Again, I can say the master key, but the problem is it doesn't... Like, the evidence has not been updated to say the master key. But I'm willing to say it. Wait, I can say Mr. Portsman's office. Says she unlocked this door. Okay. You claim to have had no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot. Very well, then, I propose that you use this to open my door. Okay, well, since we said I propose you used this, I want to choose the master key instead. Good. I believe you're able to open my office door, with the master key no less. Stop objecting and let me finish my thoughts, you... Okay. Wait, hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe. You did. But only to direct. Again, you're sweating bullets and you better be thankful that that headband is protecting your eyes and eyebrows and everything else. Because dang, that is... Look, it's the bullet of sweat. Okay. That's right. You use your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key. Maggie! I'm sorry, Maggie, I must use you as evidence, I suppose? Well, your profile, at least. You had asked Miss Byard to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kinda forgot my key at home. Dang, how do you forget your prosecutor's office key at home? Happens a bit too often for my days, you know? But the room you had Miss Byard open at the time was not your own, was it? What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Byard backs up my story. Yet, what if you misled her, to fool her into thinking what you wanted? She didn't say he forgot his key at home, I think. The idea currently is that either he didn't forget his key or he did. Well, again, right? That's him. Am I crazy? Wait, she didn't say he forgot his key at home, I think. Again, well, right now, the idea is that he possibly forgot his key, which we cannot prove or deny because he hasn't shown us anything. Other than, again, she had to use a master key to open the door because he supposedly forgot his key. But we have no evidence, yes. No evidence, but the testimony is that he has forgotten his key. That's what she said. But again, made up story, figure it out, lie to get her to use the master key. How do you suppose I did that? By switching the door number plates on our doors, for example. That's right! They do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, you then used one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine. What was it that Mr. Portsman used to make Miss Byard think that it was his own room? The basketball hoop. So you were correct, Anastasia. Good job. What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone in a hallway in this building. Which is why it left a usually strong impression on you and Detective Gumshoe. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought that the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman. There were signs, There were signs that the hoop had just been moved. And there's a letter on the damn floor. To sit in my office, in front of my office, to be sure. I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Yeah? Shoot me, then. Hurry up, conjecture's rebuttal. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. There's a flipping thing. Okay, now don't worry, I got you. So he intends to claim his innocence at the end, does he? Don't worry, I got you. I'm as pure as innocent as my jacket. F your jacket, I hate it. Miss Byard is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. Hey! Her jacket is amazing! Do you not see how actually cool it is? I don't get the feathers, but still. I love the color scheme. My 30-cent jacket up, I just washed it yesterday. Okay, that too, I guess? I was talking about how it looks, Maggie. Go for it. Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. How is a jacket innocent? That's also a fun thing to look at. Yeah. Yada 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 yada. After that, I was in my room the entire time. Okay, you don't have a single reason to suspect me. Okay. I just wanna there. This one. Let's go, Jim from the dead. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be calling him Jim. Let's go, Buddy Faith from the dead. You're really helping me out here. That was a lie. Oh, what are you talking about? How is that a lie? This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. A note? It was left under your door. Or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Ah! Shall I explain in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Byard open for you. Shut up! That's just nonsense! You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I do have very decisive evidence. No way! This is the proof positive that you had Miss Byard open the door for you. This one. Pretty sure. Yes, I had your door dusted for prints. Somehow I did that. Don't ask questions. My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Byard's fingerprints. Her prints? What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. That if she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Ah! How do you pronounce the K in that? Further, all the prints on the door's office... Further, all of the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Byard's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into... we know you stole into my office? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing... Why do I feel like that doesn't sound coherent? I feel like I'm the one that's at fault here. Okay, we know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. Maybe I have to look into the word stole and see like if it has a double meaning. Other than the past tense of steal. And Detective Faith found you out, possibly because he had heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Bum bum bum. Sorry, I love the song. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Fate to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had threatened me to as you escaped. I think the translation is wrong. I think it might, unless stole is supposed to, like... The thing is, this would have been based on the official release back in 2009, so I want to say that, again, they would have looked at any type of mistakes that could have happened then. So I feel like it's just me not knowing exactly how that's typed. Maybe I just didn't know, like, I don't know. You stole into my room. I thought it'd be like something, another word would sound proper for the context, but whatever. Alright, as I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. Eh? And just what's so funny, pal? Well, that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, and he makes a huge mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edwards just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer! Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already. And as I said earlier, it's also circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints. Well, I can really confess that I had wiped that doorknob down well. Eh? I'm a little obsessive-compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob you had touched, which is why I'd wiped the knob as soon as I could after you had opened the door. Eh? Okay. After that, it just makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be on there. What? Okay, you just made that up now, didn't you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know how exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example. Shit, you're right. Making excuses now, huh? Yep, that's, again, everyone will spew out lies, but eventually the lies will catch up, don't worry. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse. That's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. But you can't prove that, can you? F you. I hate that time is something here. He's not wrong. If I can't prove time, then I can't prove shiitake. Say something, Mr. Edward. Back me up here, sir. The Portsman makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Yeah, again, it's such a dumb excuse. But since I can't prove it, yay, I can't prove it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight, you say? I just realized I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I just told you sooner. Say it, you fish. I will kick you right now if you don't say it. Portsman's alibi. If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. F you. It's not a good alibi. I don't like your alibi. Do you really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Ask all around you like. You'll see for yourself. It's not really a good alibi, but damn it. Detective Gumshoe. Sir, yes, sir. I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. No. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just as Mr. Portsman said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 a.m. Way. You see? Damn it. I don't like to see. I don't want to see. All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. Alright, rebuttal. If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. How do you know all that? Wait, again, have we mentioned that we were held at gunpoint at 2? I don't think we have, but again, I guess I'll have to press. I need more information out of him. You are correct, it was around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back at your office at 2. Shut up, I hate your smug attitude. I will get you soon. It is as you say, however. Yes, however, you are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see. Don't object. Oh, come on. Come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one who's being interrogated here. Oh well, doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit. Heck you. But exactly what time I was down at Criminal Affairs, okay? So you paid the Criminal Affairs Department a visit. Yep. Well, hi. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night. How are you, Ewoks? If we can call you that. Wait, how did you know it was at 2? I think we've testified that well, the body was discovered at 2:05, which does give him some reason to think that, you know, that. And I assume that, again, it's been confirmed that Edgeworth was the one who found the body, so blah blah blah, bada bing bada boom, it would only make sense. It's more that, again, did I mention that I was held at gunpoint? That's the weird part. That's the thing that confused me, but I doubt that's something very big right now. Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Okay, ask around. I'm pretty sure the other tests will corroborate my story. It's perfect alibi. Well, we did go around and ask around. Wait, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony. I'm pretty good, you can call me that. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad to hear that you were doing pretty good. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm eating. Don't worry, Anastasia. And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. Another detective said that they saw you at around that time. See? I have the perfect alibi. Don't worry. Okay, good. Just, yeah, sorry. I just want to make sure that, again, that I get everyone's, like, name correct and that I get, again, what they want to be called. Hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly and that, again, you're comfortable with it. I will say, I think we might just do the first case today and then I will probably do the next case next week. I know it sucks doing it next week, but again, we have a lot of streams lining up and I'm not going to complete that second case in time. That's gonna take 5-6 hours and I don't have that time, unfortunately, for today. I had a feeling this case was going to go long, but I didn't think it'd go that long. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Flip you. Possibly actually does have the perfect alibi. He does indeed. What's wrong? Why the sudden sully look on your face? Can't say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we've reached the end of the line and it's time to get off this crazy train. You there! Sir! Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Hey! Maggie! Detective, come shoot! Okay, can I step in there? No! I hate this guy's hair. Good. It's not a good hairstyle. I'm glad you agree with that. Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn the situation around. I only had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi? Okay, the intruder I met could not have been could have been Portsmouth. Then who could it have been? I need to calmly think this through one more time. And with logic. Let us use logic. Okay. Who could it have been? Another handgun. And files in disarray. Again, I know it's a 33% of whichever I get right? It's not that hard, but at the same time. Files in disarray. Okay, another handgun, and then Mr. Portsmouth's alibi is the only thing I can think these two. I feel bad if I get this logic wrong. I haven't played this game forever. It's been 10 years. Don't blame me. Hey, I got it right. Okay. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. There and in my thingy suit. Yeah, one that robbed Mr. Face of his life. Oh, I haven't played this version of the game, only the Phoenix ones, and I'm still stuck on those. No worries. This is I guess this one is Well, it's similar in vein. Do you remember which one you're on currently, Ewok? Of the Ace Attorney series? I assume that it has to be one of the first three, since again you did mention. Well, then again, Phoenix is in the first six, but you know, take what you want from that. But I assume. I hope that you get back to trying them out if you have put them on a break. And again, don't feel any shame for sure using a guide. I will say there are a couple times where you use a guide. You might need to use a guide once or twice. Some things are a little difficult. But yes, I want to turn about Big Top. Ooh, that's a. I will say it's kind of one of the more underwhelming cases in the series, in my opinion. It's not bad. Again, I don't think anything's right case is horrible or anything like that. It's just on the lower end. But that one can be a little on the confusing side for sure. And it doesn't help that there is one part that is quite tricky for a lot of players. So that'd be in the second game. I forgot, yeah, Franziska's in that one. Franziska von Karma. With the speech on bicycles. What were the connections? First, bicycles are cool. Second, the connection was Mr. Portsman alibi and the second gun that shot the jacket. Yeah, finish the first one. Nice. Did you like it? I hope you liked it a lot. Well, you're going into the second one, so I assume that you still want to stick with the series. The fact that you finished it, that means I think if you've also played, I assume the modern ports, that means you also beat Rise from the Ashes, which is like one of the longer cases in the series. So I assume that you're liking it so far. Yeah, I hope you get back to it. But yeah, no, this Miles Edgeworth, this game takes in the timeline. It takes place. It's I guess the fourth game in the series, but the fifth one to release. But there's no spoilers in these, so again, you can play them out of the order and you'd be fine. I gotta go. Thanks for having me. Sounds good, Ewoks. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope again that if you visit us, say hi again. But other than that, take care. Okay, have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Take care. Bye bye. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. Yeah, he almost shot my jacket. However, the murder weapon was only shows signs of being fired once, meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Ooh, maybe the victim and the killer weren't the only. Oh, okay. There you go. Files in disarray, another visitor. So those are the only two that we have. Alright, supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. Upended twice, I mean. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of two different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder was by our second culprit happened, who was the owner of the second gun. Okay. And if we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back. Objection, Mr. Portsman. It seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses. No. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, what are you doing? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I'd assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. Thief? But, sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Sorry, again, it's going slowly. Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, two culprits stole into my office tonight. What do you mean two? Damn, everyone wants a piece of Edward's office. Not Edgeworth, his office. It explains why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there are two guns. Mr. Portsman's trick misfired and gained entry into my office. Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know? Shut up and let me speak. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Ugh. Now then, return to my scenario. I would want a piece of Edward too. Okay. Again, I said his office, not him, but sure. Edward is a fine fellow. Indeed. Now then, return to my scenario. Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me, which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then, this would be when the files were put all back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, just when... Yeah, because again... Sure, okay. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who had walked in but his own partner, Mr. Faith? But why did Mr. Faith come out into your room, sir? He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he had noticed something, noticed sounds coming from my office would be my guess. Oh! Because you were supposed to be away, right? And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out. Correct. And as a detective, that would be the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner, standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman would not be so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for the chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then, damn, he knows how to not disarm, but I guess take a gun away, sure. Killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. Really? Thievery? Come on, man. Alright. Sorry, I love that animation, Vedrith. This is the moment in which he in which the first shot was fired, and the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down, and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying message behind. Oh yeah. Well, assuming that again, grab the finger, whatever. You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Yes, Gumshoe, get on his ace. Well, if things were as simple as that, then all would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor in my room, and this is where it gets complicated. There was another? Visitor, you say? Visitor, sir. Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so, they stole the master key from the security guard's room. Oh, okay. And then entered my room and searched through my shelves. That was the second time that they were disturbed. So I guess, well, it's kind of funny thinking that the person steals the master key, goes up and like tries to insert, is like, oh, that's right. Oh, fudge. And like they kind of like possibly have like created new evidence, which they did, because now we know. But it's kind of funny just like, damn it. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize. The stolen 0 file, right, sir? Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter. So the shelves got messed up twice, and then 2 bullets. It was all because 2 different people were doing those things and at 2 different times. Precisely. So, now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and was, not in fact, Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit. Shut up! Just accept the truth and the facts, and I guess it's not full evidence, I suppose. What's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid! Your scenario explains everything. Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth after all. I know, right? Mr. Edgeworth gets it right correctly every single time. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Shut up. But you're right, it is circumstantial, which sucks. I don't have, like, conclusive evidence that your fingerprints are on a gun, or that, like, there's security footage showing that you killed him. All I can get is if you just confirm it. If you just give a confession. Suppose it if, and it's a big if your theory is right. It would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. Okay, stop with the jacket. Don't do it again. Okay. But there's still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Damn it! He's right. Wait. No. Okay, wait. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with that, sir. But he has a point. Damn it! Oh. He has a point. I have absolutely no proof of that point. Damn it! Don't say that, sir. Wait! Maggie, please! I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. Yes! Gumshoe, tackle the man. Make him confess. You know something. I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is why your theory is correct. Alright, Portsman Alibi Part 2. You have reached it. Hello? No. Oh no, I have. Fudge. Um, can two people unsubscribe so we can make back the 598 so then I can like kind of prepare better for the 600 subscriber special? Why must the no? Why I don't have a 600 subscriber special prepared yet? No. No. Oh no. Please. I don't have one yet. Aww. Damn it. I'm very happy, don't get me wrong, but oh no. That means I have to prepare for one. I have to do that in the time coming. Even if someone unsubscribes, I suppose. We have the number. The number's there. Ah! But yeah, okay. Not like, again, not upset. I'm not upset whatsoever. It's just, oh no. In the moment. But again, it's fine. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm smiling to an embarrassing degree right now. Thank you for informing me. Oh my goodness, 600. Again, that means that in the span of almost 2 years, because we almost hit 2 years, right? We've basically hit, yeah, 400. We've like met 400 people, so 200 basically per year. Damn, that's a lot when you think about it. This is literally the worst side to say this. I'm sorry. No, it's not the worst side to say, but again, in the midst of like playing. Because I gotta continue, but also like acknowledge that, yeah, it hit 600. Oh no. Oh no. Nah, it's, again, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, I have to speak later. Right now, we gotta finish this case. I'm very grateful. Okay, let's get to this. Okay, as our 600 subscriber special, we're gonna take this guy down. No. But it's part of it. Let's say that. That thief you ran into should be your real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was trained in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. Yes, you can, and I will prove it. So you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course. Now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions? I don't think it's all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? For 600 clicks is a flip. If I do a flip, I am breaking something. I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. I don't think we want that. I don't think we want Claes to, again, go on a month hiatus immediately after hitting 600. He comes back, does a couple streams, does a flip, breaks his, like, neck, and now he's like gone for a month, probably 2. I don't think that's part of the plan. Okay. The thief you ran to should be a real suspect, you say? When you say, no, not really. We should be out there looking for the thief right now. They might still be nearby. I have to repeat myself, but as I said, I was trained in my room. Liar. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. Liar. I can't really be expected to know what happened around here after I left. Okay. Okay. So, the only thing that I have is this. Because again, it was stolen, but again, we have it, so it's not like whoever stole stuff. Okay. But it's best I just press just to make sure. Okay. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Why not? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Fate's, liar, pants on fire. That's usually what the whole series just contains. Just say that over and over again to people. Mr. Fate's killer was very clearly left those letters on the spines of those files. And it was after they were on there that the thief stole one of them. You mean the 0 files, right? Or the old files, but 0 files, yeah. And that's how we know that's how we also know the letters themselves were set up and not for Mr. Fate. If the thief was the killer, don't you know? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Someone just hit me. Do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Ah! Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either. Yeah, that's supposed to be it. Maybe, just maybe. No, shut up. No maybes. Try to look for the thief right now? No. I'm pretty sure, again, I feel I have a good idea of what I have to present. Once escaped, I highly doubt a thief would linger further. Well, you never know. Maybe they didn't get what they were really after. Oh, okay. You wanna add that to the testimony? Oh, you talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I have no idea about anything after all. Damn it. Okay, then I had to review myself, but as I already said, I was trained in my room. That's not what we were talking about. But according to Mr. Faith's notes, hold on, I thought we already cleared up that up. Didn't we say that Jim left that note for me in the early evening? So wait, if you have proof that he left it at a different time, say just before before he was murdered. I don't have any new. You see, so I insist again that I was in my office the entire time. The headband is wet. Oh yeah. And it's the thinnest headband alive, which implies that the rest of his hair is also extremely wet. But then again, I guess the pores around his, like, you know, his skull, you know, would also make the hair wet. Okay, whatever. Didn't you just, okay, why didn't you just say there were, why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith? Ah, that's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know, those sofas in the hallways, he likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. And what of the evidence he brought? There were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun and a pendant. Eh? Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks. Okay. Brought me 2 items, a gun and a pendant, that are related to yesterday's case. Okay. A gun and a pendant. Yes, this gun, which was the murder weapon, and this pendant, which belonged to the victim. And why were you taking them to criminal affairs? There was something in the past case files I wanted to compare these two. But all this has nothing to do with the case right now. Anyway, I believe you'll find the long paper trail left to be, I don't know, man. Okay. A gun and a pendant. Again. Yeah, there's 3, my friend. Nuh-uh. Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase here is you fail. Oh god. Excuse me? You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me. Oh hell yeah, we're back on his ace. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read. Carefully. I know, right? Speaketh the English and read the grammar. That says that Mr. Faith, was bringing 3 pieces. Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. I can't believe to get tripped up by a simple arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe? You don't have to say, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe. What? Don't come any closer, I'm warning you! Wait, what? This is all part of investigation, pal. Pal! So don't even think about stopping me! Yeah, let's go. No! I like to believe that, that we are also taking his jacket from him. Can that be a part of it? Can I just grab a jacket, throw it out the window too? Hey, what's this? Yeah, this on him, sir. Ooh, a VHS. His back must be hurting. You gotta admit, that is pretty impressive. I'll give him that. The fact that he can go all the way back like that hurts, but good for him. Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. Why do you have it here? Why is it not in your safe over there, Mr. Portsman? But why would you hide something like that? There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. Hey, the KG8 incident. Oh, hey, look. What is this? What's this? I like this one though. Let's look at the KG8 incident. KG8 incident. That's a police case number, sir. Does that mean this video is evidence from that case? Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now. Let's give the casing a thorough once over. Yummy ketchup. I know, right? If only I had a little mustard. Yummy. Ah! That's blood, isn't it? Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. You mean this might be Detective Faith's blood? No, you got it all wrong! No amount of denial can save you. We have but run a blood test to find the truth. Nah. You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now, you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Yeah, it's totally suspicious. It really is. Was it the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints? Nah! Okay, you didn't wipe this one, huh? If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith. No, impossible! Nom 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 nom. Delicious metal. My man died. Yay. Delicious iron? And other vitamins? Yummy. Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir. Very good. And the results we got back from the lab text on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. Help? No, don't help him. Let him go. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well. Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. Bro really said yummers. Yep. It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder of my office. Please accept my apologies. That was nothing, really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean... I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and murder this time, sir. Don't say that, Miss Byard, please. If it had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Yes! Woo! Something tells me that we should have hired a different person for security detail. Maybe, but she's doing great. Let her have her job, Edgeworth, unless you have something to provide. You know something, sir? That Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard that there was a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence, huh? And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons. Oh, that guy's a complete disgrace to the entire profession! Yes! I love how we can get on his ace right now. Just dunk on him and just insult the heck out of him because he's actually a guilty party, so we can just say whatever without remorse. We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office. Yeah, whenever we got near the topic, he just clammed up. Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something. This is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. Oh? Well, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly leads credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this. Huh? That Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy? I didn't say that, rather there was still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance of this piece of evidence. Ooh. Does anyone want to take a guess of what piece of evidence we're talking about? I think Anastasia is the only one that's right now currently typing in chat. So Anastasia, want to take a guess? The tape? You're not wrong, but I currently don't have the tape in my possession. Or the paper. So you think it's the tape or the paper? I'm willing to present the paper if you truly think it is this. One piece of evidence we haven't found the significance for. Minus my badge. Don't say the prosecutor badge. Crime scene notes, victim's revolver, secret safe. It is the badge! It could be. Oh wait, oh no, we can't present. Okay, we can't present profiles. I'm just making sure. Again, secret safe probably. Okay. Is that your final one? Say whatever it is, final answer. I just want to make sure. I will say I do know the answer. And I'm not leading you to it. I'm just... Yes, safe? Okay. The answer was the file. Sir, I don't think there was any mystery left in that piece. You might be right there. I think you've solved the case already, Mr. Edgeworth. The only thing left that we still don't know about is maybe this. Yes, the Zero File series file, the significance of which we have yet to fully comprehend. The person who stole this file, the other villain of the night. Why must he torment me? No, I was just asking. We knew about the note. I'd used it, you know, again, 3 things and all that, the evidence which led to the VHS, the secret safe. We kind of already knew that, like, well, we don't know, sure, but we know, like, the significance of it for this case. Again, Jock was trying to get into it. We don't know what was supposed to be in there. There's not really anything in there. That's what Edgeworth says. But this hasn't been used at all. We have done nothing with this other than we know that an S is written there. But again, you tried, no worries. And again, it's not like anything bad happens and we get a bad ending or anything. But you either, you know, you get it right or you get it wrong. I missed the whole gunpoint scene, sorry. No, don't worry. Oh no, but like this we found under the desk, remember? In the hallway, under the bench. And there's just random pages missing, that's all. But don't worry. But yes, that was kind of the start, but I guess that could have also led to something. Yeah, I wonder who it was. What happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Yes? I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir! This card! Oh no, what is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on it? It's not just any bird. It is the mark of the raven, a 3-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, detective. Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? That great thief everyone's talking about? Yes, it is the mark of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is noble to the end of modern Robin Hood. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Looks like the SSBU story mode boss. Oh, okay, I get you. I see. Yeah, kind of resembles it a bit. Once the target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is set forth. Not like the Phantom Thieves. Now this guy just goes in there. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. 7 days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media. Along with this single card. Although it's been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back. What? Let me see. What the hell is that supposed to say? What? I know I'm not supposed to read, but come on. They literally wrote 2 Pac-Mans in there. Look at the 5th word and the last word. There's like upside down Pac-Mans. How am I supposed to read this? That or they kind of look like a crewmate from Among Us, which I feel bad for saying. I don't want to say that. It's the location where the thief put the stolen files. The person who stole the contents of the files was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few key words are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming, for they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. The end of Case 1. The next case is actually a favorite of mine. I like it a lot. But we will not be playing it. Save my progress? Yes, I will. We'll save it here for fun. Alright. We will not be starting the next case, but the game might go directly into it. Nope. Turnabout Airlines! I actually really like it, but we will not be doing this one. Instead, we'll be doing Prosecutor's Gambit. I thought possibly today, but instead we'll save that for tomorrow, which means sorry, not tomorrow, for next week. Which means I have to, dang it, refix well, not really change it, honestly. I just gotta fix the thumbnail now because it's improper. But hey, ain't that fun. We'll do another Ace Attorney one. New items unlocked in the gallery. Ooh, yay, it does have this background. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna go back to chat, but I don't want to listen to chat. I want to listen to this song. It's so good. All right. Oh, my back. 3 hours about for a stream is not bad. I have to go to school tomorrow. You got this. I believe in you. You're gonna do great. Believe in yourself, okay? Tomorrow we'll be doing Hatsune Miku, fitness boxing. So I don't know if you really want to hear me struggle with exercising. Not struggle, but again, it's gonna be rough. Again, exercising on stream is also equally kind of embarrassing. But it's not much. There's gonna be an exercise stream. I don't know if people really care to watch it, but it has Miku, so I guess people might want to stop by for the music. But yeah, you're gonna do great. I believe in you. But yeah, that's it for today's stream. Again, I'm super excited that the Ace Attorney Investigations collection has released. Again, that was probably the biggest surprise in that July-ish, in that July Direct for sure. Just seeing, so I just got a bunch of emails. I just want to make sure everything was good. Like it says I have eight emails. I'm like, what did I do? They're all fine. They're all fine. They're all fine. But again, it's scary whenever you have a bunch of emails. Like I went to the stream not having no emails. 3 hours later, 8 emails. Oh god, they're all fine. Damn, we actually hit 600. Okay, but yeah, okay. Let me first say the first point. This was probably the most surprising thing for me, especially in like the July Direct, a couple months back. Simply because again, first of all, the fact that they had already released the Apollo Justice collection, the trilogy this year. I didn't think we'd get another Ace Attorney related thing. Maybe an announcement or something. I don't know, but I did not expect another game to actually release in the same year. So I'm glad it did happen. And again, the fact that it was the fact that it's the Miles Edgeworth one, which is unfortunately less popular despite how great the character is. His game finally getting re-released, and the second game Stuck in Japan, the only Ace Attorney game that we had not received in like localized officially outside of a fan translation, which was really good, finally has an official translation. I'm so happy that we have that too. So a lot of people get to play it. So you can basically play the entire Ace Attorney series now available on modern consoles. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, Apollo Justice trilogy, this trilogy, and the Daigyaku Tensai or the Great Ace Attorney collection. Sorry, this is a collection as well. The only game we're missing is Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, but that doesn't really count. They'll make everything remarkable. Well, I think the first one was fitness boxing. With Fist of the North Star, right? So a Miku one isn't surprising per se, and fitness boxing is pretty successful. But again, as well, it's kind of also weird. But yeah. Also, hi Stevie. Thanks so much for stopping by. Over a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night. It is nice to see you. I don't think we've spoken since my whole hiatus. There's a lot of people obviously we haven't spoken to since my hiatus, since I just recently came back. But thank you for stopping by, Stevie. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope I think you're probably back in school, since again it is the September month. I am also like finding my foot into supply teaching, all that shebang now. But yeah, okay. Sorry, I also am looking at something else right now. Again, another email. But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, I said that again. Really cool. First couple weeks, I'm ready to drown in homework. That is how it is, unfortunately. If you can, again, I will say one thing that I did do sometimes, and I hate that I have to say it like in a way, is that like there were times where I had to like give up my lunchtime break of 40 minutes, and I just went to the library just to go work on stuff, simply because I didn't want a lot of work at home. But yeah, homework does drown you for sure. And unfortunately, sometimes some teachers prioritize homework more than like actually in school, like teaching, like giving you free time there. But then again, so it's just every course is different, every workload is different. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that you find the ample time to. And again, if you can, if there's any homework clubs, I don't know, or if you got friends, again, I know you have friends, right, that you can possibly work with together. So I hope again you guys can get through that together. Best of luck. We gotta have homework now? Oh god. Sage, you gotta go do that. But hey, we got to play some mind games and logic thinking here, you know? 40 minutes, I have 15 minutes. Again, high school, how ours was like, yeah, it was like, I think in total it's like a 7-hour day, and then, yeah, we have like a 40-minute break for lunch. But it doesn't feel that much. It goes by very quickly. And sometimes, again, it's in between a class. So you would have like third period, and you would either have lunch at the start of it, and it's too early. You have a lunch in between it, so you take a 40, like you do a class for 40 minutes, take a break for 40 minutes, then go back for another 40 minutes, which is weird. Or you do you will do the whole 80 minutes, and then you have your lunch afterwards, which isn't bad, but again, it's kind of like leaning into the afternoon, so lunch feels weird. And there was no proper time for lunch at that, but yeah. I have a very busy semester, but my next one is chill, so I just had to get through this one. Okay, that's good to hear as well. Again, sometimes it's also nice to have that. Again, I remember, fortunately, like, in my last year of high school, I had 2 breaks off, where, yeah, I only had 6 courses, so 3 courses per semester, so I had basically, I think I had third period all off, and then my other semester I had all 4th period off, which is pretty nice. But again, that's because I was focusing predominantly on 6 subjects so I can apply it to university. But yeah, no, even then, sometimes you get like the hard subjects at the first semester, and then the easier subjects in your electives in your second semester. And again, sucks for the first semester, but the second semester you'll get through. Every semester is busy. It is, but again, the courses can be more chill, the teachers can be better, you could have friends in that class. Again, things that just alleviate it mentally as well is like a lot. So yeah. Again, there's ways for a semester to be more chill, but again, for sure, every semester is busy. Even like in university, when I had like, I remember like one semester would have maybe like 2 less classes, 2 like less full courses, but even then, like, it was still university. The workload's still a lot, right? It's still equally busy, and you just want to get through it. But yeah, again, reach out, figure out if you can ever get extensions. Figure out if there's any, again, homework clubs that you can go to where you can get assistance from other people. And then outside, again, if you can speak with your friends to set up some sessions. I know that it sometimes can be unproductive, but sometimes it can be very productive. Any outside services, again, there's ways to figure out how to alleviate homework and get help with it. But again, it does suck that, yeah, it's still homework at the end of the day. Homework is not my favorite thing for sure. When you're already like drowning in assignments. Best of luck, best of luck. I'm sorry if I didn't fully make it like better and whatnot, but I guess that also adds some realism to it. But yeah, outside of that, again, lovely seeing you guys. We hit 600 subscribers. Oh no. Again, it's lovely to obviously hit 600 subscribers, but it's also just, damn. I don't know how to completely react to it. Again, every time we hit a new number, I think it's just weirder. Again, we start at a solid number again, right? We reach we hit the solid number, which is nice, but then we also hit the solid number. Like, okay, it'll be a while since we hit the next milestone. We'll be fine. But then we hit it again. I'm like, oh god, we're here again. And just like I feel tingly on the inside, like I feel warm and fuzzy as well, like in the heart. And again, thinking of like how I've met you all and everything. At the same time, it's scary to think that for some reason a lot of people like to watch. I don't know why I'm coming back and speak, but again, it's lovely, it's nice, and I like how we fostered a pretty good community and have some great memories for sure together streaming. I wish again I could be more imaginative and more resourceful in the streams. I wish I could. But at the same time, I know that I can't invest too much in the channel just yet. I hope that, again, with time, we can for sure do that. And again, I can put way more effort and time into this. But as it stands, again, teaching is more important right now. And again, paying off my student debt. But in that, I still hope that one day I can for sure invest more into this channel and invest more time. But again, till that day happens, regardless, I'm happy that you guys see something in subscribing, and I hope that I'm fulfilling something, at least in some terms, of as simple as just being able to just, if you come in here, I make you smile in the time that you're here, or just that we have a nice conversation. I hope that's enough, and I hope that I'm doing that well, and I've done that a good amount of times. If not, my apologies, and I hope to strive for better on that. 600 people like your content somehow. In my school recently set up a phone policy, which kind of sucks because I use my phone to. I think, yeah, I think in our at like somewhere, I think I've been hearing stuff on the news that like schools are like bringing back. I don't know if it's Canada or just Ontario, but I swear I've been seeing some things here randomly on the news that, yeah, schools I think are being banned again because, again, after the pandemic, like, again, they're kind of getting disruptive in class, which for sure, one, I think on the one hand it's kind of like people kind of ruined it, like people are kind of abusing it. From hearing from other stories of like other teachers, I remember hearing a lot of stories more in the high school realm that, yeah, a lot of students were just using their phones at inappropriate times. So it is, I think, partially for sure like people ruined it for others who actually legitimately needed their phones because they don't have laptops or iPads or stuff that can help them like this. On the other hand, again, I understand that it can be a distraction, so I'm more that, again, I wish it could be let for the students to use, because again, I recognize that there are students that unfortunately can't afford a laptop or just can't bring it because, again, it's like it's risky and all that. Again, I didn't get my laptop till since like I was in middle of grade 11, and even then it was not a good laptop. So again, my phone was kind of helpful here and there, or using, again, the computer lab, but obviously I can't use it during class. So again, I 100% understand, and it's unfortunate. I hope that you could try to, again, I don't know if you've asked your teachers to see what they could say, because again, I know it's not a, like, I think it's not a, like, you know, a take away the phone situation. It's just more requesting it to be put away. But if you can get an accommodation, try for it. Or was it punishment before it became what it is now? Yeah, again, I remember like hearing that. Again, I don't know if it's fully true. I assume it is, but at the same time, yeah. Regardless if it was a punishment or not, homework is just, as a norm, it's, again, you really don't want that. You just kind of wish everything was done in class. Just because, again, it's a lot already. And again, there are a lot of, you know, kids who also have jobs and whatnot, have their own commitments outside of school. And again, to be like in school for like 6 hours and still not be done with it after leaving, it's too realistic, I guess. Like in terms of the job realm, if you like have an office job or something like that, or if you're an accountant and whatnot, you don't really want to do work outside of the home. You want to keep it, sorry, outside of the office. You want to do it at the office, not at home. But yeah, that's okay. But yeah, so 600 subscribers. Very happy, very excited. Now I have to think though, and I have to differentiate stuff, because we just do this. Tomorrow's Miku, and then Wednesday I'm gone, and then Thursday we still have the subscriber special. Sorry, not subscriber special. We have the anniversary. And I still need to think of ideas. I'm hoping that somebody might be able to share. I might need to put this in Discord as well to ask if you guys have any ideas. I'm thinking, again, my only ideas currently the ideas are, again, for sure we need to rewatch the thing from last year. Again, rewatch my section of that Splatoon section. So it's a rewatch of a rewatch. I want to do a multiplayer game. I'm not sure what to do. I thought of one thing, another game that, again, is kind of like Japanese learning. How I mentioned that, again, it'd be fun to kind of like do a kind of learning or, you know, studying type of stream. But in that context, it'd be kind of funnier, I think, of how it is. And interesting. Again, I thought of doing a watch along of my favorite movie again, Weather With You. But again, I don't know how fun that would be, since, again, why would we just continuously watching things? I'm still thinking. Anyways, gonna go do homework now. Nice talking with you guys. See you. Thank you so much, Steve, again for stopping by. I'm about to finish the stream too, so don't worry. But yes, take care. Rest well, sweet dreams, and whenever you do go to sleep, that's much later, but I'm just gonna say that right now, and I'm gonna say it to you and Anastasia as well. Rest well, sweet dreams whenever you go to sleep, because you did mention you were EP. But yes, good luck on the homework as well, okay, Stevie? Best of luck, best of luck. I hope that, again, people can help you if you do need the assistance. But you got this. I believe in you as well. I know you're smart. And then just thank you. I have no homework. Okay, good to hear. And thank you for saying bye to Stevie as well. But yeah, I'll probably pose that question in the Discord just to see, and I'll try to set up things just to get things organized. Again, I wish I could make these anniversaries more grand. It feels like, I don't know why I feel like they're kind of unfulfilled when they're not, like, again, I don't have new assets, I don't have like flashy things happening, I don't have merchandise to give for whatever reason. Like, imagine if I unveiled here a plushie. No, but again, I know that's like unrealistic currently, but still, there are things I wish I could make it more flashy. I hope that come the 3rd anniversary, I'll be able to do that for sure. Maybe the 4th one. Give me 2 more years. Alright, and then we'll make it a very flashy anniversary. Yes, but no. Is donating and sharing a part of it? Like, is that a good goal? During the anniversary stream, we just do that. You don't need to do something flashy. True, again, it's just an appreciation of everything we've done. We just get to hang out and all that, and it's more special. But again, it's the idea of just making it more special, right? I wish I could make it more special for you guys in some way than just what we do right now, but longer and more variety. I don't know. I just wish I could do something more. But if you guys are okay without flashiness, then again, that helps again. But as well, I wish I could do something like that. So again, we'll see. I'll still post the question in the Discord, figure that out, and then try to my best to schedule this thing as much as I can in the next 2 days. Outside of that, that's it for me. Thank you everyone who stopped by. I greatly appreciate your time is the most valuable currency, as I say always, whether you're watching the VOD or you were here live. I know there's some people that we did get to see, and I think probably there was a couple lurkers that didn't want to speak. Maybe because they didn't want to watch the Ace Investigations collection gameplay, who knows. But thank you Anastasia, Stevie, Ewoks, Miku, and I'm not sure if anyone else joined, but again, I feel like there were some people who lurking. But regardless, I greatly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun being able to play the first case of the first Miles Edgeworth Investigations game. We will do Prosecutor's Gambit next week, probably, yeah. Now that we have to, kind of, because, yeah. But I can't do it this week since, again, tomorrow's Miku, Thursday is, Thursday's what? Thursday is the the anniversary, and then I want to say it'll be either Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday that we'll do Splatfest, because it is the final one. And now I say that, we might need to move then, depending on what day I do, we might need to move, instead of doing Miles today next week, we'll instead do it next Tuesday, I think. So yeah, Uive. And then we can finally relax, we can chill on the streams. As much as I want to see you guys every single day, I also have to like dedicate time to volunteering and working. Love you guys, but again, I have to also, again, as the whole thing I said in the welcome back stream, I'm back in the groove of needing to apply for Teachers College, and I have to put as much time and effort as I can into that as well for the next couple of months. So please forgive me if streams aren't as happening as much, yeah, as consistent. All right, other than that, thank you again. Hydrate, eat some candy, rest well, and be productive, guys, and keep your head up. You guys are wonderful, amazing, beautiful human beings who deserve nothing but the best. Continue to embrace your dreams and work hard. I am with you, supporting you, cheering for you every single step of the way. I'm gonna hydrate. Well, I'm actually gonna go, let me see what I can do right now. I'm probably gonna go exercise, might go out to get something, and then come back and work. Yes, I think that is pretty good idea. Okay, yes. Whatever you guys do, best of luck. Whatever I do, best of luck to future Claes in the next few moments. Alright, until then, take care everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more exercise, and we'll be doing on the back of the box, it says like Miku Sir size. I'm like, yeah, we'll be back for Miku Sir size. I'm not lying. I might post a picture of Discord to just prove that I'm not lying. That's what it says on the back. It's weird. Okay, bye guys. Bye. Take care. Bye.